Aston Villa have become a top 6 club again in recent years. Hey, they qualified for the Champions League last season. Unai Emery has completely transformed them and made them incredible. But I think I could do a better job. So Emery gets booted out and I become Aston Villa's new manager with the goal of making them the world's best team. We know Villa already have a great team, but we're going to make a lot of improvements. But this series has a little bit of a twist to it. I want to make things more difficult. So introduce series objectives and seasonal objectives. If I fail to complete any of the series objectives, then I get sacked. Things like we need to stay within the boundaries of FFP. If we're in the Europa League, we only can spend 100 million. No losses during this whole series to Manchester United. Maybe that won't be too hard. And we have to win the Premier League and Champions League. And if I fail to achieve any of the seasonal objectives, then I have to spin the career mode doom wheel. Yes, the doom wheel, because if I fail to be top 6 by January, or don't win Villa their first major trophy since 2001 this season, then we may get player with most goals gets injured for the rest of the season, or the whole starting 11 is 70 overall for 2 matches. Some of these are terrible, and some might be quite hilarious. Of course, last season Villa finished 6th, so we have a budget of 108 million. Because we're in the Europa League, we can only spend 100 million. That includes January as well. It's starting 11, but there are a couple of players in this squad who need to leave. It's even on our season 1 seasonal objective. Raise 40 million by selling players before we sign anyone. Villa fans IRL will know that it's Emi Martinez and Ollie Watkins. To sell them both, we will get more than 40 million. But come next season in real life, I don't think either of them will be playing for Villa. It's annoying. There are 2 best players, but they both have to go on the transfer list in this situation. I'm really excited to play with Ollie Watkins. He's actually the player on the back of my shirt right now. There is a certain player who plays for Manchester United who I do want to sign. He's of course linked to IRL, but we can't go anywhere near this guy until we have raised 40 million. We go back to the series objectives. One of them here says, develop 1 youth player to first 11 quality. Okay, we have a lot of youth players here. Hopefully one of them is actually good. Oh wow, we have Blake Field with potential between 80 and 94. He is 17. There's also Zaha Bila. At 15, he looks very, very good. Perhaps he is one of our strikers during this series. We're going to keep all 4 of these players, put development plans on them. And as Blake Field is already 17, we're just going to promote him. Same as Al Habash. I think Blake is going to get some game time this season. He has potential to be special. We're going to make sure he reaches that. One more thing different about this series is we have press conferences back. Yes, it's been a while since we've done those. Whatever suggestions you guys have, let me know in the comments. And it may make episode 2. And also, if you're new to the channel, excited about this series, subscribe and leave a like. Oh, we already have transfer offers for Martinez and Ollie Watkins. Okay, let's start with Emi Martinez, the goalkeeper. 5 million is actually quite good. Can we get like 41 from Juve here? They might actually say yes, they do. Also, of course, do want a striker. Looks like they're going for Gyökeres, but in here, they want Ollie Watkins. We don't want that left back. No, thank you. Please don't walk out. But I'm going to offer 50 million. We don't want Trossard. Okay, 50 million was too high, so let's go 48 million. For Ollie Watkins, that is a pretty good amount of money. They agree. But now we also have Liverpool, who of course also want a striker, but you guys are Premier League champions. So 52 million, if you want it, that's what you're going to have to pay. And they say yes. Look, this is a sad moment. I really wish we didn't have to sell Martinez. He's one of the best goalkeepers in the world. This is off the Juve. Look, the exact same thing for Ollie Watkins as well. The question is, what club has he chose to go to? Of course, it is Liverpool. Will they get 2 Premier Leagues in a row? Okay, we have some really big gaps in this team now. It is not looking good. Let's start by changing the formation. Let's go with the 4-2-1-3. This series, we will be playing a fairly high line. I feel this is the best team we can actually put out. Bailey on the left, we've got Barry through the middle. Yes, we don't plan on keeping him there. Morgan Rogers, what a player he is. He's going to be massive during this series. 2 CDMs, I feel that works, even though Tielemans can't play here. But come on, look at the options we have on the bench. We definitely will be using CDMs. Even John McGinn can play that. Defensive midfield, I'd say have the strongest points. Konza and Torres, that's great. Also the goalkeeper, we need a signing immediately. Should right back and Maatsen at left back. Maatsen is a very good player. But look, if we want to get top 6 again, or push for Champions League qualification. We need to improve this so much. Now, one player at Manchester United, of course, is Alejandro Garnacho. He wants out. He is making the whole world know that. Even putting a post on Instagram wearing a Marcus Rashford Aston Villa shirt. This guy has some attitude. He has fallen out with Amorim, and we can get him for around £20 million. We do actually have good wide options on this bench. Leon Bailey and Malen. I may be wrong, but I think I've heard rumors of Leon Bailey being moved on. It's a great player in FIFA. He's very, very fast, good at dribbling. But if we were to sell him, we would get 20 million. I do want to start Garnacho in this team, but let's sign him first before we talk about selling anyone. We don't want anyone else to come in for him before we make our first move. 20 million on the table. They want Onana. Like, you guys already have an Onana, and that has not gone well. So if I was you, I'd stay away from the name. 21 million. They want 21.1. Okay, let's just say yes. Let's get this guy locked on a 5-year deal. He may want to move on to a bigger club, but look, we will be that bigger club. 80k a week, 200k signing on bonus. He is happy. A new number 21. Maybe there is a better number for him, but it's looking clean in the shirt. And there he is in the side. Garnacho, currently a cam, is being converted to a left winger. 78 overall right now. He's going to grow a lot. So guys, I'm in my office and Yuri Tielemans comes to me and says, boss, I need to speak to you about my future at the club. I have a lot of interest right now from big clubs like Real Madrid. And honestly, I feel I want to take that next step up in my career. If I get any offers, please accept them. Okay, that is quite big news because Yuri Tielemans is one of our best players. In fact, he should actually be higher than 83, probably close to 85, 86. I guess he doesn't fit the system, and we actually have replacements like Onana, who could eventually end up being better than Tielemans. Very different players. Oh, wow. And he has an offer here from Manchester City. If they want to buy him from us, they're going to have to pay a lot. So I'm just going to straight up say 43 million, which is a lot more than his valuation. They put in his valuation. Don't know how long he has left on his contract, but come on, Pep, 40 million. What are you guys going to say to that? You have so much money. 38 million now, and we disagree. Now we have Liverpool interested. Maybe our initial offers for City were just way too high. So what about 37 million? Are Liverpool just going to walk out to that? They say 30. Okay, I think we've established we're not going to get a whole lot for him. 35 million. We disagree. And I chose to our left winger at 80 overall. Leon Bailey, a right winger, now 82. Same as Malen. Our team just got a whole lot stronger, but we still are desperate for a striker and that goalkeeper. Now, for players we could sign, there's Ferran Torres, who has been linked, a Barcelona backup striker, of course, to Lewandowski. Played at Manchester City, but has done better at Barcelona. He would cost around 40 million. Now, remember, we have just spent 21, which leaves us with 79. Another option of striker could be Ivan Toney, playing in the Saudi League right now. He would be good as a backup option because I feel like we need more than one striker. Same as Tammy Abraham at 9 million. A player like that would be fantastic. Jonathan David, well, he should be on a free, but he's just signed for Arsenal, so he's not an option. But right now, I'm going to sign this goalkeeper, Marco Bizot, because apparently Villa are going to get this deal done. He really wouldn't cost a whole lot. Maybe if we did 3 million plus 20% salon clause, which they don't agree with. Villa are actually signing this guy as a backup goalkeeper. Don't worry, this 34-year-old is not going to be the permanent option, even though we have just given him an important squad role. Didn't mean to do that. Yo, I just messed up that deal. I offered him 40k a week. A bro has just declined. At least counter offer what I said. It looks like we're going to have to go back in for him. I really like the option of Ivan Toney or Tammy Abraham as a backup striker. And look, the first game of the season is going to come around really, really quick. So let's just go in. 8 million, Tammy Abraham. His contract probably is coming to an end. I don't agree that. So what about 9 million? 9.5? I can agree on that. He wants an important squad role as well. 3-year deal to take him all the way up to being 30. And for wages, I think we do have to give him a good wage of 80k. Yeah, he wants a bigger signing on bonus. Fair enough. He's back in the Premier League. As you guys will know, Tammy Abraham did actually play for Aston Villa before when they were in the Championship. So we have re-signed him. He won't have the number 9. I've given him number 23 because, of course, we do want a better striker to come in. But for now, he's in the 11, ready for the first game. Okay, you guys are going to laugh at this suggestion. What about Nicholas Jackson at Chelsea? Oh my goodness, he'd cost 80 million. Forget that. I thought he would cost like 30, 40 million and would be a good option. He is linked with leaving Chelsea eyebrow for that much money. Can you believe it? Whoever we sign, they need to be a good price because there's a lot of players we still need to sign. There's Samu Porto. If 50 to 60 million. Come on. Karim Kanate, a player with very, very good players. 77 overall, but 86 potential. He has just moved to Lyon. We could still get it done. It would cost 35 million. Look at his pace, guys. 88 pace, but only 75 finishing. Is he going to be able to do it in the Premier League? And at that price, someone like Fernand Torres would make a lot more sense. He'd cost close to 40. After signing off Garnacho and Tammy Abraham, of that 100 million, we have 69.4 left. We need to bring in a goalkeeper. I think another centre-back, because Minks is our only option. And the main number 9 who will score all our goals. It's annoying. 172 million and we can only spend 70. If we spend all of that, we won't have any left for January. An offer here for Tielemans off Arsenal. We're going to have to be a little bit more realistic here. So let's just say 34 million. They may just walk away from that. 30? What about 32, Arteta? He's going to stay at 30. And we at least agree on 31 and a half. We don't. Bro, how hard is it to sell Tielemans right now? And Doka is officially leaving for Fulham. That's a good 4.4. Loan offer here for Samuel Ling Jr. Is that how you say his name? He actually seems like a pretty good player. We have so many wide options right now. We're going to loan him to Roma. And to go back in for this goalkeeper, I have an idea to save us some money on the whole FFP thing. Why don't we try and trade someone for him? We do want to sell Ross Barkley. His valuation is 5 million, this goalkeeper. So let's try trade them. They don't want Ross Barkley. Okay, that didn't work. We ended up just agreeing on 4.5 million. We got the contract done with his agent. We have a new goalkeeper. And honestly, a part of me just thinks we should just start him. He's 79 overall. He's not going to go down. Of this money we have left, we can actually spend 64.9. Ross Barkley has officially left the club as well. One of our season 1 objectives is to increase shirt sales. And it looks like we're doing well. Highest selling shirts, Garnacho right up the top. So we really have help with that. But once we bring a striker in, I would feel we really have completed this. First game of the season here, and it's Liverpool. This is going to be a real challenge. If we're going to go by rating, we could actually start Malin over Garnacho, but I just don't intend on doing that. Garnacho has this place locked down. McGinn starts in the midfield with Kamara. Like Abraham, do not get injured. Don't get tired because we can't bring anybody else on at striker. Oh, Kamara, you don't want to lose the ball there in midfield. Here's Luis Diaz. Still in a Liverpool shirt. That's another good block. Liverpool want that early goal. We can come away from a corner now. Here's Garnacho, our new signing. Oh, this is a great breakaway opportunity. What a chance, Garnacho. We could sweat it, but he's going to go for the debut goal. Oh my goodness. That is such a horrible shot. We should have sweat it to Tammy Abraham. Oh my goodness. We're playing against Ollie Watkins here, by the way. One last chance before the end of the half. Here's Garnacho into the box. It's going to go and hit one there. He goes down. No penalty. And that's half time. Oh, that's nice there from Kamara. Rogers. Back to Kamara. Now through the gap there for Leon Bailey. Can he finish? Oh, it's another save. We have had 2 of the best opportunities here. A draw here, honestly, would be a good result. And of course, we're now losing. Why did I say that? Corner Liverpool, they whip one in. Luis Diaz gets his head on it. That is horrendous. Luis Diaz is through. This could be their second, and it is. The champions really could start running away with this now. They just have been better than us. We have not taken our chances. Yeah, that's not really the best way to start off here at Villa, is it? Maybe Barca will love that performance so much they'll pay the 80 million for Diaz. And another player leaving now. It is a left back we're just not going to use. Alex Moreno. Maybe another striker we go in for is Mateta at Crystal Palace. 81 overall, Premier League proven, would score a decent amount of goals. Actually would only cost 18 million. But what I'm thinking, what if we did go in for a player like Nicholas Jackson or Torres and we try and traded Yuri Tielemans? If they wanted him, that is 27.5 million less that we would have to pay. I don't know about this situation in goal. 79 rated, 34. A goalkeeper that you guys would be interested in is like this guy, Lucas Chevalier. I have no idea how to say his name, but he would not be cheap at 80 million. Miles Villar at Roma, another Roma player, getting close to 40 million. That is a lot of the budget we have left. But look, we did just play the champions and now we play Everton. And this really should be a game that we win. Rogers in the midfield with the ball now coming forward. This is nice control. Can he put the pass through to Garnacho onto that right foot? Good dribbling, but the shot is blocked. Here we are again. Here is Abraham. 1-0. That's our first goal of this new series. First goal with our new striker, Tammy Abraham. Not planned to be our main striker, but it's a good job that he can can score. Good header. Here's Kamara. Now Garnacho. He takes a touch. He goes to hit one. Oh my goodness. What a goal by Garnacho. What a way to go 2-0 up. His idol is Cristiano. And oh boy, was that Cristiano vibes right there. This guy's going to be class. Calvert-Lewin, that's another option we could have looked at for backup striker. Very injury prone though. Here's Everton into the box. Gets it back post. Very open, but what was that? It's Garnacho again on that left-hand side now. We can check out his dribbling. Pulls that back. Couple of step overs. Back out wide now. Garnacho, can he find someone? Looking for Leon Bailey, but gets intercepted. Here's Rodgers. Good touch. Can he bend one? Maybe a handball, and it is. A massive opportunity from the penalty spot. Who is going to take this penalty? Our best taker is Tammy Abraham. Oh, wow. He can get his second off the season here. We're going to go top left-hand corner. And he scores. That is a great penalty. 15 minutes in, Villa winning by 3 goals. Calvert-Lewin hits one, and that is a goal back. I was hoping for the clean sheet here, man. That may have only been Everton, but Abraham and Garnacho really showed what they can provide there. Goalkeeper put on a good performance, same as the defense. Disappointing to concede a goal. If we had a striker like Torres or Samu to this team, hey, even Mateta, I think he'd be better than Tammy Abraham. Seems like Everton are just going to get wrecked. Maybe another team who could get wrecked is Leeds United. We're going to bring in Malin to start this one. Let's put Field on the bench as well. He might make his debut. Morgan Rogers. Now I've got Matty Cash. Who Malin? That's a good touch. Good spin. Moving into the box now. Pulls that back. Whips it in for Abraham, who headers it in. And it is onside. That's 1-0 Villa. His 3rd goal in 2 matches. Really showing he can be a number 9 for Villa. McGinn again is going to play this one to Tammy Abraham, who takes a good touch. Is through. Chance for another 2-0. His 2nd of the game, 4th for the season. Welcome, Tammy Abraham, back to the Premier League. He is back with a bang. Question is, how will that keeper do in Europe? All the big games, his Malin got that right foot, hits it low and hard. Good save. There's an option here on the edge of the box. If we get the ball to him, actually it goes to Garnacho. What a goal. He scores again, this time on his left. I tried to go way out on the edge of the box for a pass shot, but we do it with Garnacho. And look at that for a goal. Okay, good turn, Rodgers. Let's get a 4th here. Maybe a hat-trick for Tammy Abraham. Is through. What an opportunity. Tammy Abraham has hit the post, but the rebound is in. Oh, a little bit of luck there. He's already got 5 goals in the league. How many is he going to get? Over 20? And that's full time. What a victory. And what a performance again by Tammy. He is 27, so he could still grow perhaps. Even if he is the starting number 9, we need someone else for the bench. Because look, Barry cannot cut it. No one else can actually play striker. We need another centre-back because Mings is our only backup. And what are we doing for goalkeeper? Is Bizot going to be the starter? He has had a good start. 189 million to spend. Yuri Tielemans still wants to leave the club. And for all that money we have 64 and a bit to spend. So as I said, perhaps we do a swap deal to leave some for January. Let me know your centre-back, your striker, your goalkeeper in the comments. Guys, it's deadline day and we're going to have to act fast. I became Aston Villa's new manager with the goal to win them the League and Champions League, making them the world's best team. We started with an amazing squad, but with our FFP situation, we had to sell 2 of our best players, Watkins and Martinez, before we could make our first signing. Once we raised the 40 million, we went out and signed Alejandro Garnacho from Man United, Tammy Abraham from Roma, and the goalkeeper Bizot from Brest. The team is looking better now. We have that striker and goalkeeper, but I'm not too sure if either of them are starting 11 quality for this side. We do have 189 million thanks to selling a lot of players, but with the introduction of series objectives, if we win the Europa League, we can only spend 100 million in 1 season. To spend more, we have to be in the Champions League, and then we get to spend 200. So if this money left, we could spend 64.5. That includes January, by the way. I feel we need a striker who can score us 25 plus goals, help us get back in the Champions League. Bizot, well, he's 79 rated, he's 34. Is he really a Champions League quality goalkeeper? He's definitely good enough to be a backup. Also at centre-back, we are lacking depth. Torres and Konza amazing. Only backup is Tyrone Mings. For us to make any of these signings currently on our shortlist with the 65 million, we're going to have to be wise. Don't forget, guys, we also have seasonal objectives. And as you can see, for season 1, we actually have to be top 6 by January, increase shirt sales, and win our first major trophy since 2001. Else we have to spin the career mode doom wheel, and we really do not want this to happen. Failing one seasonal objective could see us get a transfer ban if we lose our next match. Or another bad one, release one player from our starting 11. Luckily, I do have a slight trick up my sleeve, but before I show it, if you guys are enjoying this series, smash a like. Subscribe if you haven't already. Let's get to 200k as fast as possible. That solution is Youri Tielemans, because he actually is on the transfer list because he wants to leave the club. He came to us in a conversation and said with interest from clubs like Madrid, he wants to move on to bigger and better things. We've got to be quick because it's deadline day, but I'm the type of manager where if any player comes to me and says they want to leave, just get them out. As you guys know, press conferences are back for this Villa series after so long. And our first comment comes from this guy saying, Tammy Abraham is not good enough to be your starting striker. Okay, Tammy Abraham is 27. He's 78 overall, he's English, and in 3 Premier League appearances, he has 5 goals. One of those appearances, he got a hat-trick. I think Tammy is very, very capable of being amazing this season. We saw ourselves get beat by Liverpool, we beat Everton, and then smashed Leeds. We need to be picking up plenty of W's to get Champions League football. And of course, to win that first major trophy. So someone like Ferran Torres, who has been linked to IRL, would be a good option. Cost between 36 and 46 million. Honestly, of 65 million to spend, I think that's pretty good, especially if we could swap Youri Tielemans in that deal. Ivan Toney, he's basically the same as Tammy Abraham. He's older though. Nicholas Jackson, literally too expensive. I'm not paying 80 million for this guy. Literally cannot hit the back of the net. One of my favorite options is Samu Oporto. Would cost a lot of money, close to 60 million, but at 21, 81 overall with these really good stats, I think bro would cook. And he's 6'4". Imagine how many headers he would score. Another wonder-kid option you could say is Garnacho, who has moved to Lyon, but we can pretend he hasn't. Or if we want Premier League proven, he's a little bit older, we could go for Mateta at Crystal Palace. An out-and-out striker, just put the ball in the box, he will get the goal in. But under 20 million, I think he would be a solid option. 6'4" as well. Some people would say that the goalkeeper spot is more important here, but I would say striker. I know Abraham's had a good start, but what if he gets an injury? We literally have no one else who can play that. So with a lot of you guys saying Torres, Jackson, Samu, Kanade, and Mateta, let's just try and go in for a few, like Ferran Torres. We'll try this. The big question is, do they want Youri Tielemans? He does want to move to one of the biggest clubs in the world. He's worth 27 million. So how about 12 million plus Youri Tielemans? That would go down from the 64 million. They want Leon Bailey. We don't want to sell Leon Bailey. The only way I'd be interested with Bailey is if we have a selling clause of 20% and we give them 16 million as well. They're willing to go down to 21. Look, can we get this to 19? I mean, Leon Bailey's a great player. And honestly, we have some great options there. We agree on 20. I highly doubt Chelsea are going to want to do anything like this. But what about 35 million plus a 10% selling clause and Youri Tielemans? Are Chelsea going to budge? They just want 90 million. Are you kidding me? We're not paying that. Kanade is worth more than Tielemans. And if we were to get a deal like this done, we would only have to offer like 5 million. 4.5 plus Tielemans, they want 9.6. Okay, what a 15% selling clause, 6 million. Youri Tielemans, they agree. That could be a good deal. Now, if we were able to get this deal done, it possibly would be the best option. Samu would be here for like the entire series and would go to 90 rated, definitely. We cannot offer Tielemans because he's already in a deal. If we went for Kanade, he would battle with Abraham for that role. If we went for Torres, we would lose Bailey, which means Malin would come in. We also have Jacob Ramsey and Buente, who could play out wide. Also, don't forget Samuel Jr., who we did loan out to Roma. I'm going to be honest, I think the goalkeeper spot is not as important as striker. But taking a look at some of the comments from episode 1, you guys are suggesting some goalkeepers who are just too expensive. You guys love this option at low, but he would literally cost 80 million, and we cannot even spend that. Now, if we were to go for Mateta, we could do a swap deal. Do they want this midfielder, Enzo? It's a CDM, perhaps him and a transfer fee of 3 million. I mean, that would be incredible. They want McGinn. Oh, wow. We have actually just agreed a deal with Mateta for 13 million and a 25% salon clause. I'm going to be honest, I cannot decide between these strikers, so we're just going to put it in the wheel. We're going to give it a spin, and it lands on Ferran Torres. So let's get this deal negotiated. Let's put him on a 4-year deal, takes him till he's 29. No release clause and 150k a week. They're happy with that. Ferran Torres is now an Aston Villa player. Leon Bailey going the other way, of course. Our new number 9. Welcome back to the Premier League. There he is at number 9. This attack now is looking really mean. Garnacho, Torres, and Mallon. To be fair, Mallon was too good to be on the bench. He's 26, 82 overall. I guess now we could recall Junior, but we do have Buendia and Ramsey. Don't forget, one of the series objectives is that we need to develop one youth player to first 11 quality, and I think that's going to be Blake Field. Now back to the comments. This guy is suggesting for goalkeeper David De Gea or Jan Sommer because they're cheap and old. David De Gea is still at Fiorentina, 83 overall, and he would be worth around 20 million. And Jan Sommer is 36 years old, but he is 86 overall. Would cost just over 20 million. Perhaps we could do a swap deal with either of them with Tielemans. Yes, I know we're losing like 6-7 million. Or maybe someone around the same valuation as Tielemans would be Merit. 38 to 47 million. That's just out of that price range. De Gea's Premier League proven, 2 years younger than Sommer, but 3 overall less than Sommer. Let's try Sommer first and just see if they're interested in Tielemans, who's worth 27.5 million, and they're not. Are they stupid? Out of this 166 million, we can spend 44.9 million. And I think swap deals here are just so important. Surely Fiorentina accept this. They just want 20 million up front. Look, guys, with hours left to go in the window, I have to pull Yuri Tielemans to my office and tell him the bad news. Yuri, we did have interest from clubs. We could not agree on a fee, and we're not going to be able to sell you this window. He replies, boss, I'm really disappointed with this. I hope I'm still in your plans. Willing to work hard until January. The thing is, this is a little weird because I don't know how he can be in our plans because we have 2 CDMs. If we bring him in, he gets a -3. But if we bring him in at cam, he doesn't actually get a negative or a positive. So I guess we could convert him to being a cam. And then Buendia could be our backup right winger. So that's what we've done. And he's actually gone down by 2 overall. He's worth 23 million now. It's so annoying we couldn't get this guy gone. He's such a good player as well. Wait up. Why are we not in the Europa League anywhere? And also the Conference League. Why? I started at live points. We finished 6th place last season. Chelsea finished 5th, and they're not in the Champions League. So you're telling me we're not even in Europe this season? That sucks. Look, we've spent a decent amount of money on this squad, and we're not even in Europe. I really hope the Premier League do not come after us and fine us or deduct points, or maybe force us to get rid of any of these players. Oh, what a big game this is. We have Spurs away. And it, of course, is the debut for our new number 9. Ferran Torres is back in the Premier League. We did actually beat them at the end of last season. We can defend that nicely. Here is Rodgers on the ball. Puts that in behind for Alejandro Garnacho. Now we've got that in behind for Torres. One touch, then the finish. Oh, it's wide of the post. What an opportunity that was. Oh, no, that's a mistake. That's an amazing save by the goalkeeper. He's been in some really good form since signing him. Here, Spurs come again. Son, that's a nice ball. Bergvall, that is a goal. And it's onside. There's no way. Son puts that in behind. Just about onside. And it Karma gets the finish off. Kulusevski in behind for Sarr. Now we've got Richarlison. Oh, man. This is going so bad. And don't do that stupid celebration. There's no way it's 2-0 before halftime. Okay, let's completely change this second half. Here's Garnacho. He's had a good start to his Villa career. Let's get that there to Torres. What a goal. He scores on his debut. We really caught Spurs lacking at the back there. Okay, calm down, manager. It's only 1 goal back. Garnacho with the assist. Our new number 9 with the goal. There is hope. And to be fair, we're going to have to make a change here. Torres has a yellow card. We cannot afford a red. And to get a little bit more control of the midfield, we're going to bring on Onana. Here's Son now on the left-hand side. We cannot concede enough, or that would be game over. Bissouma, Richarlison, he's through. No. Oh, my goodness. There's no way we've let this guy score another goal. Okay, here's Garnacho onto the ball. Do not get tackled. Still Garnacho. Past a couple of defenders. Has he got the composure? Yes, he has. It's 3-2. There is still hope again. 15 minutes left. That's a really good goal from Garnacho. He's a complete different player in his new shirt. Look, this is really controversial what I'm about to do, but Torres on the right, and we're going to bring on Abraham. Get this ball up the pitch. Win that header. Oh, referee, there's no way you've ended that. The day after the game of training, Torres barges into my office and says, boss, I'm number 9 for a reason. I never want to be on the right-hand side again. Okay, that is a little bit harsh for me. On his debut, we put him out wide in a position he doesn't really play. Look, my confidence in Abraham of scoring a goal is just so high. Carabao Cup now against rivals Wolves. We go to play a rotated squad here, but we do need to win because it's a major trophy. Just don't lose here, please. It's away from home, and we win 2-1. Abraham, Jacob Ramsey. We've got a lot of games to get through here. 2-0 win against Brighton. That's a big win. Madsen with an injury. Look, this better not be for long. 4 months? Are you kidding me? I do have the realism mod applied, and this is where it gets really annoying. A 4-month injury happens all the time. Luckily, we do actually have Digne, who is very capable, but Madsen is a big loss. Rivals Wolves now, and it's another win. 2-1. Morgan Rogers can level up there. Now, this should be a winnable game. Bournemouth, it's a 2-2 draw. That's not looking great for Abraham. In 8 games, 7 goals. 2 in 4 for Torres. That is actually okay. But I tell you what, against Fulham here, I'm going to start Abraham over Torres. It's away from home, and we win 3-1. Torres scores, but Abraham doesn't. Bloody Burnley now, and it's a 2-2 draw. 9 games in, and we're actually really strong in the Premier League. 5th place. If we're here come end of the season, that's pretty good. We do want top 4, though. Of course, if we're not top 6 by January, we have to spin the doom wheel. Carabao Cup again, another rival, Coventry. We're not going to want to lose this. And it's a 2-0 win. There is no way we have just lost to 20th Middlesbrough. That's a 6-goal thriller against West Ham. Not the points we want to be dropping, especially now we have Arsenal, who are 3rd. And 3 injuries to Garnacho, Torres, and Rogers. Look, these better not be long. 2 weeks for Garnacho, 4 weeks for Torres, and 4 weeks for Rogers. Are you joking? So this is literally the best team we can put out right now. Oh no, look at Martinelli. Look at all this room he's got. He's got an option getting into the box, make a tackle. There's no way he has just scored that. That is a great run. Amazing goal from Martinelli. Oh wow, Jonathan David is through. Surely 2-0, and it is. Man, our defense is just getting wrecked. The pace in behind is insane. This high line is hurting us. Okay, I don't think we have the players to be able to play this high line. We're just going to go to balanced. David whips one in. Martinelli, there is no way it's 3. I know Arsenal are in a title race, but this is humiliating. I'm meant to be doing a better job than Unai Emery. What is this? Martinelli is through. It's 4. How bad is this going to get? I think we are missing a lot of our best players here through injury, and this is the impact it makes. Mallon, big chance. That is a goal back. Bro, pick up the ball. We'll lose it by 3. Come on. Look, if we can get another goal, that would make the score not look as bad. Here's Ramsey out wide. Oh, he's offside. And that's how the game ends. Surely that's going to be the worst defeat we get. We clearly have something very wrong with this system right now. This high line is hideous. Let's just put this all the way down to 50. Are these the right roles for this formation? Do we need to play a certain build-up or something? You guys need to let me know in the comments for next episode's press conference. Luckily, Garnacho is back for this one, and it's a 2-2 draw. Abraham with 2. Guys, just to take a look at the Season 1 objectives. One of them is to increase shirt sales. And I think we can definitely tick this off because we've got Garnacho, Rogers, and Torres, the top 3 highest shirt-selling players. 2 of them are new signings. We have sold 610,000 shirts. By the end of the series, I want at least one season where we have sold over 1 million. And of course, the other one is to be top 6 by January. We're at the start of December right now, and we are 8th place, 3 points away from 6th place Man United. And we have a really hard run of games now. United on December 13th. It's one of the series objectives that we cannot lose a single game to United, else we get the sack. And actually, one of the forfeits on the wheel, if it lands on it, is we have to play Man United on ultimate difficulty. Look, if we have to do that, I'm definitely going full Jose. Prime Jose, park the bus. But right now, we need to focus on City. They're 2nd in the league. I'm going to start Buendia over Tielemans at number 10, Abraham at number 9. And I promise, this game, Field will come off the bench. Oh, straight away, Erling Haaland slips this guy through with the shot. There is no way we are losing with City's first shot of the game. Okay, this is legit just embarrassing. Haaland's put him through. Where is that defense there? We have dropped our defensive line. Oh, that's a mistake there from Edison. I am so determined not to get a loss this game, especially after getting hammered. 4-1. Here's Garnacho. Tries to make the pass. Maybe a handball? No. Buendia picks it up in the middle. This is a nice run. There's a cap there for Malin. This is nice. Now finds Abraham. Good touch. The shot, and it's 1-1. Aston Villa back in it. Tammy Abraham with another goal. 3 goals now in 2 games, and I don't think that's the only one he's going to score in this one. That's a fantastic equalizer. That's a nice tackle there, Digne. Can we break here? Abraham. Yes. Buendia. Look at this run there from Malin. Can he get this right? We're through. We could be leading here. Malin. Oh, it's 2-1. That's a good, calm finish. Beautiful goal. Buendia could have possibly gone himself, but the assist was the safe option. Jack Grealish on the ball. Perhaps as a player we could see re-signing for Villa. I think we're maybe on another level at this point. Oh, Haaland. This surely is 2-2. What a save there by the keeper. Cash gets that away. Okay, we're going to get a sub on. We're going to bring on Field, but we're going to put him in a more offensive position. Nana is on, and we're going to bring on Jacob Ramsey at 10. Minutes left. Erling Haaland. There's just slide tackle. What a tackle, Torres. Mean stuff there. Malin now. Third goal would finish it. What a way this would be to beat Man City. It's Garnacho against his former rival, sealing the deal for the Villa. And I'm going to be honest, I think this goal is all because of Field. He just has that aura on the pitch. You see, the more this guy plays, the more he will go up in overall. How many times has he actually played? 4 times. Average match rating of 6.57. That's pretty average, so he's not doing horrible. Second half now. I cannot believe I was muted for that goal. Here is Jackson in behind. Now he's got Afif. You don't want to be 4-0 down with that guy throwing goal. Nice save by the keeper. Now they're breaking with Jackson. Now Madueke, the guy scored the goal. Stop him from getting to that left foot. Oh no, look at that. The rebound. What a jammy goal, man. Are you kidding me? The ball just came straight to Palmer. And it's 2-1. I know Abraham's been good, but Torres has fresher legs, so he's on now. We're going to bring on Tielemans and do that. I just want to be a little bit more offensive. Garcia, why not? 4 minutes to play. Free kick here. Best case scenario, we defend this and get this straight away. Yes, now we can break. Come on. They've got limited people back. Malin, nice touch. Goes around Cucurella. Come on, this is the goal. This will be 2-2. One last opportunity. Now Torres on the ball. Look at this space. Fake shot around the player. The shot, what a save. Come on, man. That has to be the goal. Torres again in the box. Another block. Oh, man. There's no way we've lost that. Back to the Carabao Cup now. We just about win thanks to Abraham. A few games left now in December, and we are still 8th place, 2 points away from 6. But if we lose this next game against Man United, I will be sacked as Aston Villa manager. With the amount we have spent on players and what we had at the start, we have 44.9 million left to spend with this budget. But we're not actually in the Europa League, as you guys know, so I'm hoping the Premier League don't prosecute us for that. January is here next episode, so get your suggestions in the comments. A slate with 45 million, I think we can improve this squad quite well. I'm thinking maybe a centre-back or a really good goalkeeper we could bring in. Eventually, Matty Cash will have to be replaced because he's 28 and I don't think he's going to grow a whole lot more. But hey, maybe we won't make January if we lose this next game. I became Aston Villa's new manager with the goal of making them the world's best team. After making the signings we needed and improving this side, we've been picking up form like beating Man City 3-1. But now we have the other club in Manchester, Man United. And this could be the game I actually get sacked if we lose. Yes, of course, in the series objectives, one of them is no losses to Man United. They're not the only objectives. We also have seasonal objectives. And for season 1, we have to be in the top 6 by January. And right now, after 15 games played, we have like 4 games left until January. We're 8th place. Only 2 points away from 6th place Everton. But guys, right now, it is not looking good. We may have to spin that wheel. May have to release some random player from this side. Or it might be a funny one. Like our goalkeeper is 5'5" for 2 matches. We're not going to want the opposition to have any shots. But yeah, the January window is literally about to open. We do have a budget of 166 million. But of course, because we qualified for the Europa League last season, at least I thought we did, we qualified to be able to spend £100 million this season, which with the players we actually brought in, we have a remaining 45 million left to spend, which is a good amount of money to be able to improve this squad. I mean, maybe we bring in another goalkeeper or maybe another centre back. You guys got all your suggestions in the comments. We'll be looking at those in a second. We're literally not in any European competition this year, not in the Europa League, not even in the Conference League. And because we are on track, if not already past, spending the amount of money that breaches financial fair play for not being in Europe. Yes, in the news, the Premier League are investigating Aston Villa right now for breaching FFP. Look, worst case scenario is we get like points deduction in the league. That would be horrible. Maybe we get fined if it's like 50 million. Maybe we could survive that. We do have a decent amount. But look, they're investigating us. Perhaps they don't find anything. Tielemans is back once again in my office. He says, boss, we are 4 games away from the January window opening, and I really want out of this club. From now on, I am going to go on strike. I'm not going to train or play, even if you want me to. This is not the best of situations. He went down by 2 because we made him a cam. He's played 13. That's a decent amount. And he's got 5 assists. So you could say he's having an impact. But he wants to be starting. He's valued at 23 million. We tried to put him in swap deals. Yep, interest from Real Madrid is enough to wreck someone's career. We've seen that in the past. Well, I guess if he's not willing to start, he has to go to the reserves. Whenever he last played would have been his last appearance for the club. Now, if you guys are enjoying this series, smash a thumbs up, subscribe, get that bell turned on. Time for the press conference, and the first question is coming from Vincent, saying buy a new world-class defender and midfielder. To be fair, with the money we have, we could, I guess, bring in another defender. Better than Torres and Konza, they would have to be older in age. But I'm thinking more of a good backup for the bench to support Mings. At 32, 78 overall, had that big injury. He can't do all the backup on his own. For the midfield, this is one position I feel we don't actually need anyone. We've got so much depth. We even want to sell one player. And don't forget, we have the future legend, Blake Bill, coming through. Now, this dude is suggesting we buy Van de Ven. What is he, like the fastest centre back in the world or something? He's 85 overall, and Spurs would want 80 to 100 million. Yeah, that's not happening. But maybe at some point in the series we sign him. 90 pace, that's just incredible. This guy wants us to bring back Marcus Rashford on a permanent. He is at Manchester United. He does want to leave Manchester United. They want to get rid of him. He'd cost 13 to 17 million. That is ridiculously cheap. And in the Barcelona series, we did see how good he was. The reason I didn't even consider signing him is because we did use him a fair bit in the Barca. But if you guys want to see him, then we could bring him back. Garnacho on the left, Malin on the right. Ramsey and Buendia are the 2 backups. I guess they're not incredible wingers, and the 2 players who can actually play number 10. But with Tielemans the camp going, honestly, Buendia is the backup now. We could actually sign a winger. Or just recall Junior, who is 78 overall. He doesn't actually have amazing stats going forward. Why don't you try Malin at striker? Now, he can play right wing, right mid, and left mid. But if we play him at striker, he does actually get a +1. We could have actually started the season like that. But with Torres as the starter, Abraham as the backup, I don't think we'll need him. And by the way, Abraham has 13 in 17. Only 4 in 9 for Torres. Could Abraham be starting? A goalkeeper suggestion now, and it's David De Gea. Okay, to bring him back, it would cost around 15 million. That has gone down. He's 35, 83 overall. Honestly, this would be a really, really good signing. But look, the January window isn't open yet. We need to focus on this Man United game. We cannot lose this. The way the stats are looking, we are going to start Abraham here. Alejandro Garnacho, of course, against his former club. At Old Trafford, there's going to be some booing. There's going to be some beef. Okay, it's Joshua Zirkzee. Blocked, but comes to Mount, who hits it. Good save there. Mason Mount, Zirkzee, Bruno. That's a nice tackle there. McGinn, come away with this. Is Rodgers. That's fine, Abraham. Now moves that to Malin. Malin back to Abraham. Now over the top for Garnacho. That's nice. It's Garnacho against his former club. Oh, I tried to do the Sue celebration. It's 1-0 Villa. It's a great, well-worked goal. Fantastic assist there from Abraham. Here's Rodgers. Can we find Malin? He's got a lot of space here. Now Abraham hits that first time. Oh, you have to hit the target, especially with his quality. Why's my hair turned brown? Jadon Sancho as if his starting ball in the box. Amad Diallo with the header. It's 1-1 United. We have 20 minutes to survive without losing now. And we can't get a draw as well. We actually need to win this game. That was a very good header. We're going to move Garnacho over to the right. We're going to bring on Torres for the left-hand side here, even if it makes him angry. Abraham still has a goal in him. Onana's coming on, and also Garcia. That's a nice tackle there, Garcia. Now we have Ferran Torres. Minutes left. Oh, that's nice. Cut around the tackle. Still Torres moving into the box now. Can he go all the way? Can he make the pass? I'm just going to shoot. Torres has won the game for Aston Villa after coming off the bench. He looks like a natural left winger. That's incredible. The pace, the dribbling, and then the composure to finish. That's a combination of a left-sided winger who can play striker. If we concede now, it is fine, but we do want the win. That's a save. United not giving up. Ball whipped in. Get that one away. Just clear it, Garnacho. Move it up the pitch. Referee, blow your whistle. And there we go. Oh, we finally get an offer for Yuri Tielemans. It's off Spurs. And he has gone up by 1 overall. He's valued at 25 million. So if we can get that valuation, I would be happy. But his contract is coming down. They agree. Now we have Forest away from home. It's another draw. 3-3. Tough game now. Newcastle, and we lose at home. 3-2. No way. We have a goalkeeper injury. And now Tielemans is walking out the club. So it is officially January and we are not 6th. We're 8th place in the league. That's not good. What could make this worse is if this injury is a long time. 6 weeks. Okay, we have to sign a goalkeeper now. But what if it lands on a transfer ban? We're going to have to find out. We're going to spin the wheel. Please don't be something terrible. Release one player from the starting 11. Oh man, that is literally the worst one we could have got. That is horrible. Who on earth are we going to release now? Well, if we're going to buy a goalkeeper, why don't we just release Bizzo? Because I don't really want to sign a new right back. I don't want to sign a new left back. Ian Matson, of course, got that 4-month injury. He is on his way back. We're going to go nowhere near anyone in the attack or the midfield. Definitely not a centre back. So the goalkeeper makes the most sense. And he's actually injured right now. He probably won't cost a whole lot. 2.5 million. He is gone. Now, taking a look at the seasonal objectives for this season, we can actually cross out 2. The raising 40 million, the shirt sales. We have failed top 6. And the one left is to win a major trophy. First one since 2001. Now, we do find ourselves in a Carabao Cup semi-final facing Man United again, which is literally the worst draw. We want to play Man United as little as possible during this series. We supposedly have 45 million we are allowed to spend. I'm just going to go straight in for David De Gea because this guy has really, really good value. He's literally like one of the best Premier League goalkeepers of all time. I'm just going to go in with his valuation of 13 million. And they say yes. This is great because we can still get Marcus Rashford. And in fact, he would play really well with De Gea. Not like they're close to each other on the pitch, but you get what I mean. 2-year contract. His wages seem good. We can say yes to that. And honestly, we could get a good 2-3 years maybe out of De Gea. You don't really start declining as a goalkeeper until you're 37, 38. But some of the best anyway. He is looking good in this Aston Villa shirt. What a mistake it was for United to replace this guy with Onana. He literally just got the golden glove as well. This team just gets stronger and stronger. So in a way, that wheel hasn't actually affected us a whole lot. Instead of bringing back Samuel Jr., I'm going to attempt our chances here with Marcus Rashford. Because you saw how cheap we got David De Gea for. We have 32 million remaining we can spend. And if we go in with, let's say, 12 million with a 15% silent clause, just don't walk out. They want 14.5, which is under his valuation. Look, I'll up that to 12.8 million for Marcus Rashford. 13.3, same thing. Will he take rotation? He better. He does. A 2-year deal takes him up to 30. Look, if you're joining Aston Villa, you're going to have to take a little bit of a wage decrease from United. 80k a week, 83, that's fine. And our new number 8, I'm not too sure about that, but it's back in the Villa shirt. Oh, wow, we actually have number 10, number 11 freed up. We know exactly who is going to get number 10. It's going to be Morgan Rogers. Number 7 can go to Garnacho when John McGinn moves on. I see Malin being more important and and more in the future than Rashford, so he can get number 11. Rashford number 17. I don't know if number 44 is something massive for Kamara, but he might as well just go for 8. There is no way that Tyrone Mings is retiring at the end of this season. We do have this one guy left in the youth academy. We will promote him, get him a loan. I want to bring in a centre-back who is young and has very, very good potential. This Austrian at Union Berlin, Quarterfinal, would cost us over 20 million. That is annoying. We only have 18.6 left that we can spend. Camuso is 20 at Real Sociedad, and again, over 20 million. Van den Berg has moved to Athletic Club, and yes, he's more in our price range, but not the best backup for now. Why don't we go on a little bit of a project and sign Mokio from Ajax, who has 86 potential, would literally only cost us 5 million. That is well within what we can spend, 5.5 million. They agree. At 17, we're really signing a player for the future here. Only 13k a week wages. Some of you guys may think I'm crazy about this, but I promise we will develop him. Straight away has the number 3. And boom, here is our bench. Mokio, we've got Rashford. We really are prioritizing the youth here. And with De Gea, this 11 is so much stronger. De Gea's debut game here, and it's a 3-0 win. He gets a clean sheet. Torres with the brace also. What makes this Man United semi-final tie so bad is that we literally do not play first legs. We always sim the first and play the second. So if we lose here with this squad, I guess it's game over. But to help our odds, we're just going to bring in Marcus Rashford. We've got 3 ex-United players here. Please do not lose. It's a 1-1 draw. Okay, that's fine. But a 6-week injury to Pau Torres is not fine. That is a massive loss at the back. Luckily, though, we do actually have Maatsen coming back. We'll put him in the 11. Fully rotated squad. First game in the FA Cup. 2-0 win. There we go. I have put this Enzo on the transfer list. I just don't see him having a future, especially with Blake being here. So look, we can get 20 million from West Ham. That would actually be solid. They say no. I can bring that down to 18.5. They say no again. Okay, what about 18 flat? They agree. Crystal Palace now away, and another 3-3 draw? What's going on? Here we go, Dundell. Enzo leaving the club. Imagine if we could spend the rest of this money. 171 million. Oh, you have to be kidding. Man United again. I'm going to do something really risky here. I'm asking to be sacked. I'm going to bring in our new centre-back. And I know Malon's scoring loads of goals, but we're going to start Marcus Rashford as well. We got him on the left-hand side. How many times are we going to play them this episode, man? Here's Satsuki. What a block. Oh, that nearly fouled to Yagade. Now I've got Rashford turning. Is absolutely sent that player. Nope. Oh, what a save. Onana. Could have been 1. Marcus Rashford. Yes, to Torres. He's through. This is a good opportunity. Composure. Onana saves it. No. Both teams should have a goal in that first half. Nice ball there to Torres. I don't know where De Ligt is going. That could be a goal on his left foot. Onana is having the game of his life. Honestly, have you noticed anything from this new centre-back? It's not like we're losing. We nearly conceded. But we can actually break here. Look at this. Torres finds Garnacho. Oh, this is great. Garnacho's going to score again against his former club. We're going to go with the power shot. Boom! Bottom left-hand corner. It's 1-0 United. Alejandro Garnacho does it again. And that's just a fantastic finish. Right in the bottom corner. Oh, 9 minutes left. Ball whipped in. We can break again. Oh, look at this. McGinn. He finds Torres. Now to Garnacho. He's through. Could score another to seal it, to get the win against United. It's 2-0. And it's going to get Sue out. 2. We are very lucky that United during this series are probably just going to be crap. Because right now they are, and they just cannot beat us. Torres got man of the match there, despite not scoring. Garnacho got 2. Oh my goodness, look at this. 14 goals now in 18. Bro has turned this around. He's got 4 assists as well. He is way more of a playmaker than Abraham. Abraham's just like an out-and-out striker. Garnacho with good numbers also. There is no way that in 20 appearances, Rashford has 6 goals. That has to be with Man United. He hasn't scored with us yet. Big game here. Chelsea away, and it's a point. Another big game. Really should be playing this, and we do lose against Arsenal. I just wanted to get to this second leg versus United. I'm going to be honest. I don't know if they have any chance of beating us right now. Here's Sancho for United. Ball in the box. That could have hit a hand. Anthony back post. That was close. Here's Diallo. Oh, they're number 10. Wheatley makes it 1. I've never even heard of this guy. I may have actually recognized the name, but I don't know why it's number 10. That's a good goal. Our first time losing against United. And I don't like it because as it stands, we are not in a job Oh my goodness, it was nearly 2-0. Please, let's not do this. We need to get to a final as well. Get this ball away. Malin comes away. Yes, we can break again from the corner. We can get Garnacho through on goal. How many times is bro going to do this? Do not bottle it. Yes, 1-1. 2 to an aggregate. We can calm down now. We even conceded from a corner. Perhaps we should just give more corners away. But now we break. And here's Garnacho. Oh my goodness, it's working again. Garnacho is through. How many goals is bro going to score? 2-1. It's 3-2 in aggregate. This guy has just mastered this. Corner United. Whipped in. They've won the header. Come on, let's break. Let's break. It is risky what we're doing. I'm telling you. Malin. Oh, yes, this is good. Look at Garnacho back post. Malin is through. Can we get Garnacho the hat trick? It's not going to work, but we've scored. We are through to a final. Oh, we've conceded from a corner. Luckily, it's too late. Bruno scores, though. Another cup competition, and after extra time, Rashford gets the job done. Our Carabao Cup Final is against Chelsea. What a massive game that is. Guys, you won't believe this. You will not believe this. We have Man United in the round of 5 of the FA Cup. Can we please just escape these guys? 3-0 win away to West Ham. To 25, we are 7th. We're moving in on 6. Only 2 points away. And there's no better way to do it than beat Spurs here at home. Don't forget, they have Tielemans in their side. Aston, corner whipped in. Can we defend this one nicely? Get it to Garnacho. Oh my goodness. He has one player to beat. He's definitely going to beat him. Garnacho. Oh, it's been taken down. Referee, that's the last man. That was 100% a goal-scoring opportunity. He has denied it. Do not give a yellow. Yes, it's a red card. Pedro Porro is gone. Oh, no. No, man. Come on. Are you kidding me? Has to be the player who gave me nightmares as well. Come on. Oh, no, no, no. Come on. Get a tackle in, man. Oh, no, 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 no. You have to be joking. It's just gone through there like a train. 2-0 to Spurs as well. It's just a disgrace. We need to get back in this now. Torres pulls that back for Malin. Malin. Now Garnacho. Come on, make that pass. There is no way that Turban, whatever his name is, has just popped up with that performance. Madsen. Oh, that would have been so good. Let's get a win here. 3 points in the bag. Let's go. Why's Garnacho got a red card? Abraham goes top goal scorer again now. It's been a while since he scored, but 16. Honestly, for all our attackers, really well-rounded numbers. Now, I guess Morgan Rogers could actually be doing a better job. 2 goals, 7 assists. We want him to have a better impact than that. Maybe you guys have any suggestions for the press conference of next episode, what we actually do with him roles-wise. As a playmaker, we could possibly make him a shadow striker. I don't think that would work. What is that? Maybe we put on roaming. We just need to get him more involved with goals. Or maybe he's doing a Pedman, getting the assist off the assist. But our form massively needs to improve in the league. With 11 games left, we are 10 points away from 4th place. I don't think we're going to get Champions League football. We're even 8 points off 5th place Chelsea. And I could technically get sacked in my next game because we have the FA Cup, and of course we drew Manchester United. I became Aston Villa's new manager with the goal of making them the world's best team. This episode, we have the opportunity to win Villa their first major trophy since 2001. After knocking out Manchester United over 2 legs in the semi-final, we now face Chelsea in the Carabao Cup Final. Guys, it's really important that we win this, because if we take a look at the Season 1 objectives, one of them is to win Villa's first major trophy since 2001. If we fail to do that, of course, we have to spin the career mode doom wheel. But going over to the series objectives, which are more important, because if we fail a single one, then I get the sack. One of them is we cannot lose a single time to Man United. We have been very unfortunate this season because we have had to play them 4 times so far. We beat them 3 times and got 1 draw. But as you know, we have drawn them in the FA Cup. Guys, we can't get any more unlucky with these draws right now. It's not just important we win this, because I won't be in a job, but if we fail to win the Carabao Cup, we need to keep things alive in the FA Cup. With our league position not looking the best, currently being 7th, the Villa board actually pulled me in for a conversation, saying, HRS, we understand it's your first season here. You're building something special for the future, but 7th place with 11 games to play is not where this club wants to be. We're saying if you don't have a good end to the season, pushing for 5th place, at least getting 6th, we are really going to have to take a look at your position here. That is a lot of pressure, guys, because 11 games to play, we're literally 8 points away from Chelsea, who are 5th. That's insane. You might as well just forget top 4 because we are 10 points off. When you take a look at our league fixtures, though, we do actually have quite a lot of winnable games coming up. Apart from the last month where we have Liverpool, City, and then Newcastle. I do agree, though, with this side we have built, we really are underachieving. Come on, look at our attack. Torres, Garnacho, Malin, who has been amazing. We even signed Marcus Rashford last episode. And these players are performing really well. Tammy Abraham, what a signing. Torres hasn't disappointed also. In fact, he's contributed more than Abraham in the same amount of games. Garnacho, pretty solid. Good from Malin. Rashford's had an okay season, but most of that at United. I do want to see better from Morgan Rogers. Them numbers aren't the best. Okay, a quick press conference now before that first United game. First comment is saying the injuries will ruin this series. Right now, I do have the 5-foot realism mod applied on this save. Honestly, the injuries are really annoying, but they are realistic. Let me know what you're thinking about them in the comments. 2 comments here talking about the graphics. Change the graphics, and also what happened to the graphics. I'm not too sure what this is meaning. Are the graphics looking worse? I think you guys are talking about the pitch. So in the first game, we'll be using the default pitch for the game, and then the second we'll be using the pitch mod I used to. Let me know in the comments down below which one you prefer. And finally, this guy's saying, how excited are you for FC26? Guys, I am hyped. I saw the FC26 trailer the other day, and I think career mode's going to be really, really exciting this year. Just hoping one day they add live career mode where you can play online saves against your friends. How cool would that be? Oh man, it's so annoying. Garnacho is suspended for this game. He literally scored 5 goals against United last episode. But don't worry, we're bringing in Marcus Rashford. It's the FA Cup. I know we can't lose, but Field is going to come in. Same as Marquio, who definitely is a lot better than 68 overall. We'll get Abraham going through the middle. Seems like Amad Diallo is their main man, and we can take the ball off him there. Here's Madsen. All our goals seem to be counter-attacking goals against United. Here's Marcus Rashford into the box. Fake shot onto that right. Back onto that left. This is good. Marcus Rashford, what a save. Rebound. Oh, what a double save that was. It's John McGinn. Pass out wide there for Malin. It does reach him. That's a nice pass. Moving into the box. Pulls that back. Looks for Rashford. Hits it, and that's a goal. It's 1-0 United. Marcus Rashford does it again. Okay, I'm going to be honest. I don't think Marcus Rashford would celebrate. I am on an Xbox controller. Please let me know in the comments. How do I do this celebration? Amad Diallo seems to be their best player right now. Mocchio doesn't get the ball, but advantage played. Now we have Ferguson. Watch the pass. Oh, he's made the pass. That's horrible defending, man. Mason Mount makes it 1-1. So much room there. You can't let him make that pass. Well, I guess that's the first mistake we have seen from Marquio. To be fair, Field's been doing actually all right in the midfield. Keeps the ball there. Makes a nice pass. Here's Malin. Tries to find Rashford. Comes back to Malin. What a jammy goal. It's 2-1 Villa, back in the lead. Will that be an assist for Blake Field? I don't know. Martinez kind of got the ball and then lost it again. Malin's been scoring a lot of goals, especially in simulation. I know he scored a lot of goals, but he does like missing them. He's got a goal there, surely. Oh, he's missed it again. Get this fraud off, seriously. It's been gone Torres, man. Oh, look at this breakaway here from Malin. This is nice. We've got Torres back post. Can we get him the ball? We'll make it now. Torres to finish it off. That's what is on to do. Oh my goodness me. Are you genuinely saying we just missed that? Okay, despite missing a bunch of chances, thankfully we do win. Final game before the Carabao Cup Final, and we go into it in winning form. 3-1. Torres with 2. I have no doubt about who should be starting at striker. Tammy Abraham is the 5th top goal scorer with 3 goals in 3 games. This Chelsea side looks good. And of course, Jackson up top, he always seems to score against us. But luckily, Garnacho is back for this game. I know Malin scored in the last game, but when we seem to play, this is the best 11 we can put out. So it's game 2, so the new pitch mod is applied on this. I don't know which one I prefer, you know. Here's Rashford. He's taking that really nicely. Here's Madsen. We need options in the box. Not going to cross it. Just going to go on the ground. Picks out Torres. Good touch. 1-0 Villa in the final. Oh, what a goal that is. Ian Madsen with the assist. A little feint there for Marcus Rashford to just let it go. Before it starts, and he scores. It's Cole Palmer. Now I've got Nicholas Jackson. Oh, man, that's such horrible defending. Oh, of course he finds the top corner. When the heck has he ever done that? I thought we had Pfeiffer's realism mod applied, and he's going to stuck it in the top corner. Come on. Oh, man. Joao Felix with the shot. What a save. Rebound. Oh, my goodness. Yes! He's offside. Oh, we don't want to be losing before the break. We're normally good at countering corners, so if they whip that in, and now we can break them. Garnacho, pass one tackle. Oh, come on, ref. We would have scored a goal there. They literally had so many men forward. Come on, Garnacho, make that run. Let's pick out to... Oh, man, what was that? Surely that was going to be a goal. Now here's Joao Felix moving into the box. Coleman, there is no way. We have just conceded because that horrible pass. Such dreadful defending, and it's just onside. We've got to really go at this now. We're going to bring on Jacob Ramsey at 10. And screw it, Rashford's coming off for Malin. Jackson, we need a tackle here. We need a tackle. Oh, Enzo to win it. There is no way. There is no way we just lost this final. What an opportunity that was to win a trophy, man. And it's Chelsea. I was too angry, man. I couldn't see them lift it, so I skipped it. We were so close. We even got the lead in that game. So this FA Cup game is massive now, and we absolutely smashed Sheffield Wednesday. 20th in the league, Middlesbrough. Yeah, I think this should be an easy game, and we win 4 now. I'm surprised we didn't score more goals. Check out Torres in the Premier League, by the way. Second top goal scorer with 17 in 23. In fact, he's only 1 away from Haaland. Maybe he could get the Premier League Golden Boot. Bloody Burnley away from home now, and a 2-1 win. Torres in the last 5 minutes. He scored the first as well. Bro, this guy's clutch. 29 goal contributions in 30. What a steal. And he's only 26. Let's get another win here. 1-0 against Fulham. Morgan Rogers. We're actually in some really good form right now. 3-0 against Bournemouth. We have moved to 6th place. Newcastle are actually only 2 points ahead of us. And if we win this next game, we will go 5th. There's no way we have pulled this around. Brighton is the team in our way, and we defeat them 2-0. Okay, Haaland and Torres are really battling for this now. We could be facing Chelsea again in another final. We just need to beat Sheffield United in the FA Cup semi-final. I don't want to underestimate Sheffield United here. I know they're not amazing. We can't start Maatsen due to a suspension. But I'm going to bring in Onana. We'll also start Marcus Rashford. And you know what? Let's bring in Jacob Ramsey at number 10. Let's find McGinn, who now finds Rashford. Look at all this room. Rashford. Oh, yes. Look at the pace. He's through. Marcus Rashford. 4-1 now. What a save. Rashford with the rebound. Oh, man, that is dodgy, but you love to see it. Oh, Conte, what's he doing there? Come on, defend this, Torres. That's a nice ball out wide. It's Brooks. Shoots. Scores. 1-1. Sheffield back in it. And that is just horrible, horrible defending. Nice finish there from Brooks, so he's done very well. Continues going into the box. Can we pick out Torres, who comes back? Rashford hits it. Oh, he's done it again. Oh, my goodness. Garnacho and Rashford just bring so much jam on toast. Tried to pick out Torres. Probably the player we should have gone to, but clever to leave it. Rashford gets another tap in. Now Malin puts one in the box. Torres back post on the volley. And that is 3-1. What a beautiful goal. Should be us in an FA Cup final. Look at the technique on that. Wow. Now I've got Torres in behind. Could get another. Bernard Torres. Oh, that's brilliant. 4-1. And now we've got loads of subs coming on. And that's full time. We're in a final. Of course, playing Chelsea. And you know what? That's probably the last team I want in a final at this point. However, we have got ahead of them in the league. We are somehow 4th place. The form has just been incredible. But that could all change as we now have top of the league Liverpool. They've got Ollie Watkins. There's no way they've put Gyökeres at left wing. Come on. And this is at Anfield, which makes this even harder. It's a nice sunny day, though. Here we are in the shadows. Maatsen picks out Garnacho. Oh, we need to beat Canade here. He's absolutely sent him. The shot. Oh, what a goal there. Alejandro Garnacho. It's 1-0 Villa. Marmalade in goal will be disappointed with that. But Garnacho has actually toyed with Canade in his positioning. That's a great goal. Martinelli coming forward now. He likes to score against Salah. 1-1. Literally their first counter-attack. That is horrible. That defense was all over the place, literally turning us inside out. Now Cash. He finds Malin, who finds Torres in behind. Oh, yes, he's beat the defender. Now the composure. Oh, my goodness. What a goal. Ferran Torres has found the top corner. I didn't think he was going to beat Gomez there. He did. And then I thought Gomez got there again. Check that out for a finish. He has got right under that and found the top left. Garnacho breaking away from Trent. He's got no one to help him around him. Can he beat Trent? That's not hard to do. And now he's out the equation. Garnacho to Torres to make it 3-1. Oh my goodness. With 15 to play, we're winning by 2 against Liverpool, Premier League champions. What an upset right now for them. That is such a good goal. Jota finds Gyökeres. That's a goal, Liverpool. They're really coming at us now. Puts the ball in the box. Gyökeres with the header, and it's wide. We do get the 3 points. We actually in this top 4 race now with joint on points with Chelsea, who are 5th. We have really turned this around. My goodness, Torres, 23 goals in 28. Top goal scorer in the Premier League. How many more is he going to score? I'm so glad we didn't just stick with Abraham, and we actually signed this guy. We actually got him in a trade deal, didn't we? We signed him for 20 million. Plus someone else, but I can't remember who. That was it. It was Leon Bailey. I wonder how he's doing at Barca. Okay, another tough one now. We have Manchester City. I'm going to let you guys into a little secret. That last game we played was actually an alternate. We're going to try that again here. Am I actually getting good at the game again? No, Cash has just been smoked by Grealish. That's not good. The Villa fans aren't going to like that. Here's Gvardiol. We've got an injury to Kamara here. Marmoush. De Gea, another save. Oh, that's a nice turn. Oh, that's a brilliant save. Wasn't for De Gea, we would be losing. Here's Kamara. Seems to have shook off this injury. Out wide there to Rashford. On the right now. Fake shot. Brings that back. Look for Torres. Hits that first time. Torres, you need to connect with that better. I don't feel we've actually done a whole lot here. We've just survived thanks to De Gea. Torres with a tackle. That's a goal. Yeah, that's just unlucky. Or is it? We can't get the ball out the back. Mamouche does get the goal. I don't know where Haaland is. Oh, no, it's game over. Mamouche chips it. Yeah, 2-0 City. Surely that concludes this one. What a replacement he is for Haaland. If Haaland can't play, it's just so good. This could get worse. Oh, my goodness, it's 3. Okay, this is ultimate now arriving. Oh, bro, we've conceded again. I'm just going to cry. I don't believe this. De Gea had such a good game. Please at least give us one consolation. Garnacho, he's through. He's out wide. Hits one. Oh, he scores. Okay. At least we stat pad with Garnacho there. That's not good for the Champions League spot because Chelsea are now 3 points ahead of us in 4th. The same Chelsea we played the final against, of course. A 3-1 victory over Everton. That's massive because Chelsea actually got a draw. And if we beat them in this match here, that would hurt their confidence and they bottle top 4. I'm tempted to start Rashford. I just love playing with him, but this genuinely is our best side we can put out. We want another amazing game here from David De Gea. His distribution apparently isn't the best, but we're causing a bit of a situation there. Torres, oh my goodness, just put it in. That's a beautiful ball there to Malin. Get in the box, Torres. Malin, good touch. Go on, Torres. Good space. Oh, there we go. The movement of Ferdinand Torres there was beautiful. Even Abraham is giving that one an applause. Brilliant from Garnacho. Malin shows his strength and his vision. And Torres, he just does it again, doesn't he? No. Joao Felix. Slide in. Oh, he sweated across the Vega, and it's 1-1. We took the lead in the other final, and it ended up being 3-1. We're not doing that again. And if we win this FA Cup, right, we do get Europa League. So after this, at least we don't need to worry about dropping down to Conference League. But if Chelsea win and we finish 5th, I actually don't think we get Europa League, right? Corner whipped in. That's a good chance. Back post. Absolutely no one there. We can break, though. Garnacho. Let's use his jam with his counter-attacking abilities. Garnacho gets around Enzo Fernandez. This could be 2-1 for Villa. Could sweat it to Torres. We're going to go all the way. And Torres taps in the rebound. That's a beautiful goal. It's 2-1 Villa. Honestly, right there, I was super focused on just the composure of Garnacho. Finesse it in. I forgot the power. But Torres, he grabs another one. Surely that's close to 30 for the season. Come on, 2 minutes to play now. Just hold on to this lead. And we are champions of the FA Cup. Not where we want to be, but look, it's in the progress. We want to win this competition. It is big. Oh my goodness me. I do not believe that. Enzo Fernandez makes it 2-2. That is horrendous, man. Chelsea go crazy, and that's understandable. 20 seconds ago, this game was lost for them, and now it's alive due to a jammy rebound. Look, for extra time, we need fresh legs here. Garnacho is tired, but his clutch. So we're going to bring on Rashford for the right-hand side. In fact, Garnacho has 59 penalties. Tell me Malin's a better 74. Yeah, Garnacho is off. Abraham has better than Torres as well, so he's on. But the idea, of course, is not to let this go to penalties. It's to win it now, in real time. Oh, ball in behind. Konsa, he gets there. Go on, take it to the corner flag. Referee just blow it. There we go. We need a masterclass with this tactical talk. Not like there's any tactics involved with this. Just pick your place and hit it. Oh, we went the right way as well. Are you kidding me? Okay, Marcus Rashford. He's going to smash this top right. Did nothing when he came on, but that's a beautiful penalty. There we go. That's why he came on. Enzo now. We're going to go to the left. That's a cheeky penalty. Showing is from Argentina with that. Now Abraham. We subbed him on for his pens. Going to the left. Beautiful. Top corner. How do you stop that? Joao Felix to the right. Come on. Ah, the wrong way. This is tense. I'm telling you. We're going to go down the middle. Please dive. Yes, he does. 3-3. Now Nkunku. It's Sterling to the left. Yes, De Gea saves. Come on, Kamara. This in. Top left-hand corner. Don't miss. That's beautiful. That's a beautiful penalty. Come on, this will be our first major trophy since 2001. Now we've got Vivian. Oh, he Panenkas us down the middle. You have to be kidding me. If we win this, do we win? It's Rodgers. Come on, he should be a good player. Smashes it in. And that's it. We're FA Cup champions. Morgan Rodgers. So far, not an insane season, but wow, that was an important moment for him. Definitely not skipping this celebration. Konza is the player to lift it. Of course, our captain. Look at that. There it is, the FA Cup. Someone let me know in the comments, when was last time Villa won an FA Cup? But don't forget, guys, we still have 2 games left in the Premier League. We need that top 4 to get Champions League. Maybe this will hurt Chelsea's confidence, but we can celebrate now for the moment. Champions of the FA Cup. That's a major trophy. It's a good step in the right direction. That's a good picture right there. Torres, who has had an insane season next to the trophy that he helped us score. That's 30 goals, 9 assists. So 39 goal contributions in 38 appearances. Let's not mess this game up here. 3-0 win against Brentford. That's another one for Torres and another one. Also Malin. We are 4th place again. We are actually 2 points clear from Chelsea with 1 last game to play. And that is Newcastle United. Also, don't forget, with the FFP, if we do get Champions League, we then can spend 200 million. Also, don't forget, we are actually under investigation from the Premier League, breaching financial fair play because we weren't in the Europa League. That's a nice block. Now here comes Kamara, finding Malin. Yes, come on, Torres, make a good bit of run there. That's nice, Torres. Finish. That's great. A nice bit of run. I can't even speak. Malin gets the assist. I don't know where Cher is going. Really got dragged apart. Let's just not concede. Gordon. Oh my goodness me. What a save, De Gea. They've got a corner. Ball whipped in. Header, Isak. That's offside. That's offside. No. Please don't tell me this is 1-1. I do not believe it. De Gea does not deserve that. He has literally saved us all game. To be fair, he doesn't defend that defending. How many chances do we have to give them? Kamara laid on. Finds Torres, who said, oh my goodness me, we have just won it in the last kick of the game. That surely is Champions League football now. What an assist by Cara. Torres on the volley again. Player of the season. Just literally give him Premier League player of the season. Villa fans can celebrate. Get the bus parade going. We are champions of the FA Cup as well. But what a way to end the season. 71 points. Was that better than last season? Chelsea didn't even draw. They lost. So we finished 5 points ahead of them. 28 goals in 1 Premier League season for Ferran Torres. Welcome home. That really is amazing. How many goals in total? 34? He got 44 goal contributions in 40 appearances. This guy should be higher than 85 overall. An amazing season as backup for Abraham. Garnacho did good. Malin, very, very good goal contributions. Same as Rashford. I tell you what, 7 goals, 13 assists. Ended up being a good season for our number 10. And a couple of players who deserve credit, who will go unknown, is McGinn, Kamara, and Digne. Are you telling me that he did better than Maatsen? At 32, I don't think we should be moving this guy on. What a way we ended season 1. You guys need to let me know in the comments, what are we doing for season 2 objectives? We're in the Champions League. The budget now goes up to 200 million that we're allowed to spend. Remember, financial fair play investigations still are ongoing from the Premier League. But regarding this season, no series objective failed. Did pretty good for the Season 1 objectives as well. I became Aston Villa's new manager with the goal of making them the world's best team. In Season 1, we won the FA Cup, Villa's first major trophy in over 25 years. And miraculously, we managed to finish 4th in the Premier League, which means, of course, this season we are back in the Champions League. With the FFP rules, we are actually now allowed to spend 200 million. And of course, new Season 2 objectives, but we'll get to that in a sec. This squad was very impressive last season. They did very well. Still a lot of room for improvement, however. And my goodness, will we be able to do that? We have been given 254 million. But if you guys remember, we are still under investigation from the Premier League for breaching financial fair play. When I became manager, Villa had finished 6th in the league. So I thought they were in the Europa League. Therefore, we were allowed to spend 100 million. But we ended up not being in the Europa League or the Conference League. So the Premier League have swooped in and fined us 50 million on our FFP, which means this season we can only spend 150. And also a standard 25 million fine. So our budget is now 229 million. It's a new season, so of course you guys want to stay tuned. We have brand new kits. But I think we need to take a look at the Season 2 objectives. The first one being win the Community Shield. Yes, of course, we will be facing Liverpool. As they won the league, we won the FA Cup. I think we could actually do that. We beat them last season on ultimate difficulty. But if we don't, of course, we have to spin the career mode doom wheel, and we don't want to do that. The next one is score 12 goals with Garnacho by January. It sounds difficult, but I think we might be able to do it. Garnacho, 84 overall at 22. He had a good season last year, but a lot of these players really kick on with their stats after January. We can't lose any matches to top 6 clubs. That's going to be challenging. And as we're in the Champions League, in the league phase, we have to finish in the top 8. And this one's really fun. Score 2 goals with Midfield by January. Yes, Midfield, our wonder kid through the academy, has potential to be special. I've just noticed he's actually only 5'8" and he's left-footed. But at 72 overall, if we develop him well, I reckon we could get him in the starting 11 by next season. Now, regarding what we actually do to this side, how are we going to improve it? I'm thinking right back. Manny Cash is now 28. I don't think it's going to grow any higher than 80 overall. Maybe he could be a backup, but we do actually have this Garcia who's 23 at 75. So perhaps we cash in on Cash. Our good position is John McGinn at 31, 83 overall player. But with Onana on the bench and we want Phil to come through, I feel this would be a stronger midfield. And a replacement to Cash could be Molina, of course, won a World Cup with Argentina, currently at Roma. An English player, Spencer Spurs, I reckon we could get that deal done. He would fit well, being Premier League proven. And Anisic is how you say his name, a good option at Bayern. All these options are on the same rating. Another Bayern one, all under 30 million. Bowie, I like this option because his stats are very well-rounded. Favorite option would be Spence, and he would cost around 27 million. We definitely do need a new centre-back. That is the most important position. Mocchio is 72 overall, only backup to Konza and Torres. What if we went in for an experienced centre-back like Pavard, who is at Brighton, would cost under 30 million? Actually also play right back. This season, we really need to kick on, and I feel this guy will just add some more defensive cover. 27.1 million deal done. Will he accept rotation? Oh, he wants crucial. That is annoying. Important? He wants crucial. This might cause a little bit of a problem. We need a 2-year deal because he is 30. We agree on the wages. And here he is holding up the new shirt. Our new number 5. This new home kit is sick. Now, the reason I still went ahead with this deal despite a crucial first team role is he can actually play right back. And if we need to rotate him into centre back, obviously he can do that. Do we still start a right back? Let me know in the comments. Talking of comments, we have a press conference now, and we have a comment from this guy saying sell Rashford as it's not realistic because he signed for Barca. Look, I have no intention of selling Marcus Rashford. He is a fantastic backup. He's only 80 overall. It's great off the bench, and when we signed him, he didn't actually sign for Barca, so I think we can just keep him. And then that's coming from Dylan saying for Season 2, you need to bring in a new goalkeeper and a new centre-back. Your attack is great, but it's nothing if your defense is just letting in goal after goal. Our 2 centre-backs could have been better last season. I tell you who did say this at the end was David De Gea. This guy was back in his prime. I do want to see us give time to Mocchio and let him develop. He's got really good potential, and he's only 18. Of course, we have brought in Pavard now, who could in fact just start over Torres. I didn't realize this guy's actually 29. I thought he was younger than that. Definitely bringing in another right back would strengthen the defense. We have an offer from Newcastle for John McGinn here. I want to see if we can get 20 million. I know his contract is expiring. They actually say yes. And it's official. John McGinn is leaving Aston Villa for Manchester City. He chose them over Newcastle, which is funny because bro is literally not going to play. Okay, Roma are not taking our best player from last season, Ferran Torres. He scored over 40 goals, if I remember. Will he be our striker when we're competing for that Champions League title? Can he actually grow a whole lot more? Because in this system, he clearly scores a lot of goals. But with McGinn gone, are we actually happy with Onana in this role? Or should we go out and sign a brand new CDM, someone like Felix Nemecha from Dortmund? Them stats are incredible. Good defensively, really good going forward. Or shall I say can do a job going forward, would cost under 60 million. Who remembers this guy, Guendouzi at Arsenal? He's only 27. At 84 overall, he could definitely do a job, and maybe he could come back to the Premier League, prove that he's good enough. Newcastle are interested in signing Cash, but I don't know if we want to sell him yet. Now, time to get our hands on that Community Shield trophy. That looks like wood. Of course, if we don't, we have to spin the Carimo Doom Wheel, and this is actually on ultimate difficulty. But quickly, we need to take a closer look at this home kit. Of course, a Dr. Pepper sponsor. If you guys don't know, this is my favorite drink. I'm literally addicted to it. So I thought, hey, let's just slap it on the shirt. It's a typical looking Villa shirt, a bit of a pattern. White shorts, blue socks. Stay tuned if you want to see the away one. It's really nice. Our number 8, here's Rodgers. Now Garnacho. Oh, in behind there for Malin. Good opportunity straight away. We are winning. We are winning on Ultimate versus Liverpool again. This time in the Community Shield final. It's a really well-worked goal. That's an assist for Garnacho. Perfect weight and just a simple finish from Malin. Oh no, they're in behind here. Here's Ollie Watkins. No, not Ollie Watkins. He has just scored against his former club. No celebration. He's just gone and got the ball. I respect that. What I don't respect is this horrible defending Konzo. Where are you going? In Martinelli. Oh, that's a goal. That's a goal. Ollie Watkins again. He's going to celebrate this time. Look at him. He's on his knees. That Adidas Liverpool kit is very, very nice. Not very nice defending again. Just going to go on the edge of the box from this corner. Garnacho puts that there to Maatsen. Now back to Garnacho. Takes that out wide. Past the defender. Across the box, and that's 2-2. Ferran Torres gets his first of the season. Beautiful, well-worked goal there. Another assist, Garnacho. Maybe he'll have more assists than goals this season. Oh, no. Look at this. Gyökeres is through. What a chance. Is he going to chip us? He does. And it goes in. With 15 to play, Liverpool take the lead. Victor Gyökeres, so much space in behind. That's horrible. Oh, Gyökeres is in again. Could finish the game. Onana, that's a great block. There's apparently a handball in there. Onana the culprit, and I think it was a handball. Yeah. Some would say ball to hand. Check out De Gea in his new kit. He can't save the pen, though. Unfortunately, that is how it ends. Liverpool win the trophy. We're going to have to watch them lift it now. There we go. Champions of the Community Shield, which means we have to spin the Doom Wheel. This could literally end up being on anything on this wheel. Please don't be a horrible one. There's no way. Player with most goals gets injured for the rest of the season. Problem is, Malin has 1 goal and Torres has 1 goal. So I guess we just fix this by spinning another wheel. Whoever it lands on is injured for the rest of the season. And it's Malin. So unfortunately, he is now injured with a broken finger. He's back in 10 months. That must be a pretty bad broken finger. So I think now we actually need to sign a new right winger. When he comes back, we could sell him. Unless we just bring in a backup and start Rashford on the right. But do we really want to do that? We want to push on and improve even more this season. I guess we should start looking at some options. There's Quenda at Juventus, 19, a right mid. He's just moved. Probably would cost around 60 million. He's very, very fast. Could have a lot better shooting stats. Now, this guy would be fantastic. Kubo has been approached by Atletico Madrid. They're like Real Sociedad. Extremely good stats going forward. If we want him, we've got to act quick. And he would cost less than 70 million, maybe close to 80. A 25, 86 overall. I think that's a really good deal. A Premier League player already maybe doesn't get as much game time as he could at City. It's Savinho, 22, 85 overall. But now we're talking like 100 million. That's a lot of money. Anthony Gordon could be an option, but he is right-footed. Same as Barcola, again, right-footed. This guy is left-footed from the right-hand side. It's Elise. He's 87. Okay, he has to be over 100 million. Yes, way over 100 million. Not the fastest, but wow. Good passing and dribbling. Could even play as a cam, to be fair. Maybe Pavard wasn't the best of signings. I think he should be competing with Torres for now. Cash comes back into the side, so Torres is a backup centre-back. We move Pavard to right centre-back, Cash back at right-back. I don't know. Is Cash going to be our backup? We sign a new right-back, or is Garcia going to be the backup? Let me know in the comments. Spurs have put a transfer offer in for Malin. I just don't think we're able to sell him right now. It wouldn't be realistic. Come on. He's out for the season. He's got an extremely bad broken finger injury. Next up, we now have Everton. Of course, Rashford at right wing, Cash back in the 11. Interested to see how Pavard's going to do in this role. Oh, he's past Onana easily there. Look at Lukibo coming forward. Beto with the shot. There's no way they've just given a penalty. I don't even know what it's for. Okay, that's justice. De Gea saves it. Yes, get that to Torres. Oh my goodness, we're through. Here's Torres. He's going to score. Torres. Oh, he hasn't. How's he bottled that? Nil. Lukibo hits it. 1-0. That's ultimate difficulty for you. We really shouldn't be losing to Everton. It's Everton. Come on. So I guess our Villa. Here's Garnacho. To Rashford. What was that, Rashford? Come on. Do you want to go to Barca? We're going to go short. You can't score a header in this game. Digne. Konza. Into the box. Tackled. I don't believe it. That was possibly our worst performance of this entire series. Rashford was complete ass. Literally every touch was terrible. I'm going to leave the right winger situation for you guys to decide for next episode, but right now we need to make the signing. I'm going to sign Nemecha for the midfield. We can get this deal done under 60. We definitely have the money to be able to do that, especially with FFP. 53 million on the table, which is his valuation, and they asked for Torres. Yes, he's a bench player. He may want to leave now, but we don't want him to. 55 million, and they agree. I'm guessing his contract is running low. Apparently, here's our new number 7 because McGinn is gone. I forget, we now actually have that number freed up. I said I'd do it. Garnacho has to get it. He loves Cristiano. It's his favorite number, so there we go. Nemecha definitely has better stats going forward than Kamara or Onana, so we're going to train him to be a deep line playmaker, which means he comes in to left CDM. That midfield is looking very strong. Look, if we're not challenging for top 4 and we're not in the Champions League come end of the season, then I should be sacked. We visit Watford away now. Will this be our first win of the season? And to take a look at our new away kit, it's an all-white kit with claret accents all over the place. Our new signing, Nemecha, number 6. A little bit of a pattern on the shirt, and of course, Dr. Pepper again. Now, you guys have probably already seen it, but this goalkeeper kit for De Gea is honestly one of the nicest kits I've seen in a while for a keeper. And regarding the third kit, it's an all-dark navy kit, the best of the 3. But for some reason with custom kits, the third one just doesn't appear right now in the game. If anyone in the comments knows why, please let me know. Let's play this out. Kamara finds Rashford. Rodgers. Yes, Torres made that run over the top. Good touch. It's Torres. Oh, he's put it wide of the post. It's not like him at all. Oh, that's a bad ball there. That's a terrible pass. Rodgers. Garnacho. That's his first. Yes, our new number 7. Alejandro Garnacho makes it 1-0 Aston Villa. We capitalize off one of their mistakes. That is what quality is. On his left foot as well. We want to find the second goal fast as possible because we cannot drop more points. Now Garnacho. That's a nice touch. Garnacho into the box. It's the second. It's 2-0 Villa. We can feel a little bit more comfortable now. Still not going to let our foot off the gas. Another left-footed finish. To be fair, maybe we just put him at striker. Here's Garnacho. Yes, Garnacho! Oh, it's 3 goals on that left foot. How good is this guy? 2. Literally just scored all 3 goals. That's another assist for Rodgers. All 3 are literally just the same. Beat the keeper at his near post. 3 games, 3 goals, 2 assists. If he keeps this up, he will definitely have 12 by January. Now, regarding players in their last year of their contract, who do we actually re-sign? Digne has been a solid backup, so definitely him. Buendia and Ramsey, either one of them we could actually move on. I don't really see us getting Ramsey into the side. Maybe our best team we can put out right now is Rodgers on the wing, and we just bring in Ramsey, who I'm pretty sure can play cam. Yes, he can. We could just move Buendia on. He's 29 now, have Ramsey as our backup cam, and bring in another winger, or maybe use that junior who's out on loan. Okay, our first challenging game in the league is Arsenal, and I've been so disappointed with Rashford on the right. We're just going to move Torres there and bring Abraham in. Mara, losing it in literally the worst position outside his box. Okay, good defense. Oh, nope. My goodness. De Gea saves us again. What are we doing? So far at home, we have just been embarrassing. Yes, we can break with Garnacho. Our number 7. A hat-trick last game. Could put us 1-0 up against Arsenal. Still running into the box on his left foot. He's missed it. I do not believe it. Oh, Fratesi on his debut as well has made it 1-0 Arsenal. That's really sloppy defending. Why are you giving David that much space? And why is Fratesi just running into the box? Oh, this is a breakaway from that corner. Garnacho. We've got Abraham. We've got Torres and Rodgers. Let's find Abraham here. That's a nice ball, Garnacho. Tammy Abraham 1-1. Minutes to play. We're back in it. We've been terrible all game. Look, perhaps we could go win this now. That's another assist for Garnacho. Yes, a point. 1-1 draw to Arsenal, and we're looking for top 4 is actually a good result. If we continue playing like that, we're not going to get top 4. I don't think this system is actually working. Honestly, maybe we should just go for some counter-attack FC ball. Obviously, adding a new winger will help. We have 10 hours left in the window. We've got 161 million, but we're actually only allowed to spend close to 70 million left with the whole FFP situation. Which, is that actually enough to be able to go and sign a player like Kubo, who has signed for Atleti? Come on. That would have been an amazing signing. Can't even go in for someone like Gordon or Barcola or Elise. We just don't have the money, and if we did, we wouldn't have any left for January. Maybe we should actually move on Marcus Rashford or use someone like Ramsey in a trade deal. You guys need to let me know. I became Aston Villa's new manager with the goal of making them the world's best team. We started this season by losing the Community Shield final to Liverpool, which resulted in us having to spin the Carimo Doom wheel, which landed on a mallet injury for the rest of the season, which means now Marcus Rashford has to slip in at right wing. I really have not been impressed with him at all since we signed him. But don't worry, we can still make a signing. It's deadline day, but we have 10 hours remaining. Because we're in the Champions League, FFP this season is 150 million. We have 160 million in the budget, but right now we're only allowed to spend 67. And that includes January. I'm interested in signing a player like Anthony Gordon or maybe Barcola, but both of them would cost around 70, 80 million. Even if we were to go for someone like Elise or even Spinio for Man City, who would cost well over 100 million. But the board have come to me saying HRS, with us only being able to spend just under 70 million now, we are going to limit you this window to only spend 20 more million. We want to be wise with our transfers, especially if you want to make a signing in January. Okay, with 20 million, how on earth are we meant to improve this side, especially for that right-hand side? Yes, we could maybe swap Ramsey in a deal or Buendia and offer that 20 million. But time for a press conference, because you guys put in some really good suggestions that can help us in this situation. First comment saying re-sign Grealish and try and rejuvenate his career and make Garnacho a right winger. Jack Grealish, of course, still at Manchester City. He's 30 years old right now, only 80 overall. His stats aren't incredible. Definitely lacks a lot of pace, but he would be under 20 million. In fact, we could maybe get him for 12. How much did they actually sign him for? He's a wide playmaker. We could, in fact, play him at cam. Garnacho on the right and maybe Rodgers on the left. He could play out wide, either side, left or right. But as we know, he is best down the middle. And to be fair, maybe Marcus Rashford would be better off the left-hand side instead of the right. But again, we do want to get the most out of Garnacho. Out of curiosity, I contact Jack Grealish and ask him whether he would want to come back to Villa. And not surprisingly, he said he would love to, as he's getting no game time at City. But he's not willing to come to Villa and be a bench warmer. Though with stats like that, I don't know if he could actually get into the 11. We do have better players on the bench. I mean, Jacob Ramsey is definitely better than this guy. But look, we're only allowed to spend 20 million. You guys want to sit, so we might as well. His contract expiring come end of the year, so we can actually get him under his valuation. He wants important first team player. Let's get him on a 2-year deal. He is 30. Keep him on the same wages. He, of course, accepts. And just like that, it's official. Jack Grealish is an Aston Villa player once again. It would only take him 2 weeks to become a cam. I'm going to do that because I think he'd actually go up in overall. I'll take a look at Rodgers' stats. He definitely could play out wide. But right now, we're just going to put Grealish straight into the starting 11. We're going to put him on the left-hand side, Garnacho on the right. Of course, we do play 2 inside forward. So right now, we're going to change Grealish to a wide playmaker. Build up or attack? I'm thinking maybe build up. We don't have any good number freed up, but number 40, and he was that a while ago at Villa. Back to the press conference. Looking at this comment, saying you should give Blakefield more game time or loan him out to a lower division. Look, I'm willing to give Field a lot of game time this season, even to start him over Kamara. In a lot of the games, I would preference him over Onana. I'm just willing to let this guy grow and become a Villa legend. Don't forget our Season 2 objectives, though. We have to score 12 goals with Garnacho by January, no losses to any top 6 clubs, top 8 in the UCL league phase, and score 2 goals with Field by January. that might be challenging. We need to win some penalties. Of course, we've already played Arsenal and we got a 1-1 draw. We didn't lose. We do have Chelsea coming up and some big games in the Champions League. Right, and now Grealish's first game back. Please say he scored. Nemecha, Thuran, and Thuran again. So no Jack Grealish goal. But look, the Champions League is back at Villa Park. Our first game against Inter Milan. Oh, there's no way Pavard is suspended for this game. Of course, we signed him from Milan. But it's all good. We've got Pau Torres. Oh, the Champions League glitch is back. We have no shirt numbers on the back of the shirts. Matty Cash still at right back, of course, with our 20 million limit. I think that's where we make a signing in January. Here's Rodgers. Ooh, Grealish is just sitting too deep right now. You need to actually be making a run. Ball played to him. That's a good touch. Jack Grealish! Oh, there's no way you've put that wide. What an opportunity. Yes, it's on his left foot, but just get that on target. Martinez ball in behind there for Luis Diaz. Oh, post it in. What a finish on his left foot. Into lead, and that's just a really, really good goal. Ponta couldn't get back quick enough. We're going to make a change here. We're going to take off Rodgers, Grealish in the middle, and we're going to bring on Marcus Rashford. Just try him on this left. Lautaro again hits it. Oh, what a goal. It's 2-0. He's got a goal and an assist. We've just been outplayed. Terrible defending, but that is just a class finish. But back to the Premier League now. Ipswich, and we get a 2-0 win. Carabao Cup, it's a rival, and it's a 3-1 win. Rashford with 2. We can make Grealish a cam now. I'm going to do it. He does go up by 1. On the left, he still gets a +1, so I guess he can still play out wide. Am I right to say Grealish is the only player in this squad that has a Champions League to his name? I'm pretty sure he is. It's a bunch of players who have played Champions League finals, but Jack Grealish the only winner. And now to a top 6 club, Chelsea away. It's always hard here. And as you guys know, because the challenge is we cannot lose this game. Here's Nemecha coming forward. He can pass that there to Rodgers. We'll get that out wide for Grealish. This is a nice attack. Grealish into the box. Can he finesse it? Oh, what a goal. Jack Grealish, welcome back to Aston Villa. The away fans go crazy. That is just great movement, and he finesses it home in Jack Grealish style there. Are we going to see the old Jack Grealish now? Chelsea corner, whipped in. Ooh, oh, there's no way that's a penalty. Come on. Where exactly is this handball? Kamara goes for a header. We can't even see it. Okay, Boniface steps up. He's going to the right. Oh, yes. What a save, De Gea. Oh, Boniface is through. That's a goal. Surely. 1-1. Doesn't score the pen, but scores that. What is that? Come on. Don't do any rubbish like that around me. Okay, we want to get this ball forward because this is our last opportunity at winning this game. Field, tackled. Referee's going to blow that. Oh, come on. No. There's no way we're about to lose that game. What a save to Gea. Man of the match. I don't want to spin this wheel. Get this ball out. Rashford, well done. Well, I was actually impressed with Grealish last game, but we're going to keep him as a wide playmaker, but we're going to add him on attack. His build-up is just a little bit too deep too often. Of course, David De Gea and Pavard make Team of the Week. I know he's 35, but if he continues this form, he might be here this entire series. Now, this next game sure is tough. We've got Phil starting in the midfield. You know, we're going to try Pavard at right back. We're going to bring in Torres. Give Digne a start. Atletico Madrid away. Oh, his take. Kubo, the player we wanted to sign. Hey, what if we put Grealish on the right and Garnacho on the left? I just feel this would work a whole lot better. Oh, they're in behind here. Here's Patrick Schick. Oh, that's a goal. What a save to Gea against his former club. We are good at defending corners and then breaking. Here comes Garnacho. He is the guy who scores those goals. He's still got the ball. Let's go. He could have played it, but he could go all the way. He might get taken down. Here's Garnacho to finish it. Oh my goodness. This guy is the GOAT at doing that. 1-0 Villa away in Madrid. What a beautiful goal. Actually, if we score with Blake here, he's edge of the box. Here he is. He's got that left foot. It's blocked. Get the ball back to him, though. Field from range. Hits it. Okay, that was actually a good effort. Oh, he's won the ball nicely there. Garnacho. Come on, tell me his triggered has just missed that. You need to score another. Garnacho coming forward. He's going to pull that back. Put it out wide for Digne. Digne in the box. Pulls that back for Torres. Yes, this is nice. 2-0. What a goal. Morgan Rodgers with the Palmer celebration. Do we literally never score with this guy? Have we even scored with him once during this series? That is definitely a well-deserved man of the match for David De Gea. Here's Brentford, and we win 3-2. Garnacho scoring, but an injury for Nemecha betcha. Okay, this better not be anything crazy. Player injured for 2 weeks. That's fine. We're only in October. We've got so many massive games. Now City, another tough game in the Champions League, and United. And of course, we have our series objectives where we cannot lose a single game to Man United. We're doing okay in the league. We're currently sitting 6th place after 7 on the same points as City. I'm sorry, I know it's City. That was a risk, but we get a 1-1 draw. It's important we get results in the Champions League, and we get a 3-1 win. That was a heavily rotated side. There's no way Man United are 14th. And Jack Grealish is out for the next month. That's really not convenient. Regarding the stats, though, our top goal scorer is Torres. Garnacho with decent numbers. Of course, we need to get him 12 goals before January. But Rashford having a much better season, which means I'm going to put Garnacho back to the left. I'm going to bring on Marcus Rashford for that right. Bill would just slow down Garnacho by putting him to the right. We should have never done that. Garnacho against United. Every time he's played in this, he has cooked. Let's get jammy on those corners. But of course, all we need to do is lose here and I get sacked. Come on, let's just defend them corners. Let's get the ball here and attack. Pavard gets it away. Oh yes, here we come. Here we come. Marcus Rashford is going to pick out Garnacho, or Rodgers is going to pick out Garnacho. Why is it always Garnacho to score these opportunities? He puts it in the back of the net. It's 1-0. He scores once again against United. Oh, Ahmad. Oh, that's a bad tackle. Cash. De Gea saves us. Minutes left here. We're not going to lose, but we need the 3 points. Ball whipped in. We headed that away. Oh, my goodness. We're going to do it again. We are going to do it again. This is just insane. Garnacho is through from defending another corner. It was him doing the defending. Don't miss. Yes, Onana's not saving that. It's 2-0. He's second at the game. Is that now his 7th or 8th goal in this series against Man United? Of course, grabs himself another man of the match. And the Ballon d'Or 2026 shortlist is revealed. Openda, Mbappe, Haaland, Vinny. No Aston Villa players just yet. But I tell you what, anyone in this squad who should be there, it's of course Ferran Torres, who scored so many goals last season. But we need to actually win something big. We stay in the cup, and that is no way a Blakefield goal. We have one left to go. He did score the other. That was Rashford. That's crazy. He scores his first. But yeah, Marcus Rashford picks up man of the match. Oh, we've just lost a lead. That is a terrible result. Back to the Champions League, a 1-1 draw. That does not look good. That's a bad injury for Madsen. Look, when you see the band-aid, you're like, oh, please don't be long. But when you see the ambulance, it's 9 days. Okay, what is the difference between an ambulance and a band-aid? There is no way a 9-day injury requires an ambulance. Marcus Rashford is now a right winger, goes up to 82. We can't be losing again in the league. Oh, a 3-0 win. We smash West Ham. But then we lose to Forest, 2-0. This side's form really isn't consistent still, is it? It's just all over the place. This defense sometimes can decide to be terrible. But we really need to lock in and focus about the Champions League because we're 14th and we have to be top 8 in 4 games time, which we are 2 points away, so that is not bad. I'm actually going to start Tammy Abraham here. I think when we play, I actually score more with him. Jack Grealish at cam. Oh, why not? Let's get filled in there. Maybe we can score another goal with this guy. To be fair, his left foot doesn't seem terrible. Lockman looking to get in behind, makes the pass. Oh my goodness. This goalkeeper is insane. Now here's Jack Grealish. He's slid the challenge there. That's nice. Fake shot in behind. Okay, this is a chance for a screamer. Grealish, what a save, goalkeeper. He does not look like a man. That's a woman. That's someone's mom right there. Come on. Future Villa what? Dinner lady. Oh my goodness. I've never seen him up close. Oh, this is not good. This is not... Go on, chip me. Chip me. Yep, we shouldn't have came out. It's 1-0. Lookman, take a look at that. De Gea, that's not the De Gea we know. Pavard, a nice pass there to Rashford. Rashford is going to pull this back. Look for Abraham. This is nice. Abraham! Oh, what a goal. That's an incredible, amazing highlight there. That's great. We could try and go win this. And that is a point in the end. A well-fought point. Spurs up next, a top 6 side. And I'm genuinely risking this right here. Oh my goodness. We lose 2-1. And a De Gea injury. Oh, please, no. Look, a long injury here couldn't be any worse. 5 weeks for Matty Cash. That's not what we care about. We could survive that. 6 weeks for De Gea. That's a long time. We don't just have to spin the wheel. We actually have to cope with Olsen Guachi. I don't know how to say his name, but I'm going to start him. Okay. Here we go. Let's spin the wheel. Just don't be something horrible, please. Be something nice. Then one bench player to Wolves. Okay, who do we actually have on the bench who I would want to move on? It could be Digne. He's 33. Up left back. He has been very good when he starts, but we do have this guy, Kelsa Hayden, who's 73 at 24. Well, it could be Buendia, who's 29, and we literally do not use this guy. I think Digne makes more sense. How much is he worth? 6.5 million. Whereas Buendia is 9.5. Okay, Lucas Digne is now a Wolverhampton Wanderers player, who of course is one of Villa's rivals. That's why it was on the wheel. But I would honestly say that was quite a nice one. It could have been terrible. But what is terrible is that goalkeeper situation. That does not stop us from winning there, though. It's now December 5th. Garnacho has 7 goals. So we need to score 5 more with him. Forrest and Rashford and Garnacho, all of them doing really well. But Field needs 1 more goal. Newcastle is not a top 6 team, by the way. We get a 2-2 draw. I'll take that. Could win in the Champions League. There is no way. There is no way that Field has just scored again, and that's his 2nd goal. And he got man of the match. Oh, okay. I'm being serious. That is legit someone's mom. Someone come and collect your mom with man of the match or mom of the match. I genuinely didn't have a clue how we were going to get this guy to score unless we got a pen and subbed him on. But at 18, he really is a player who has potential to be special. Back to the Premier League, and that's a bad loss right there. 2-1. And now 9th place. That is not where we want to be. Thankfully, we don't have to be top 4 by January, because right now we are nowhere near. We need to be picking up wins. Don't lose here. It's a 2-0 win against Palace. That is big, because now we have 3rd in the league, Liverpool. Of course, if we lose, we will get spun again. With 2 games away from January, I think it's time to genuinely start panicking and think about who we might want to buy in January. Do we want to sign a right back? Cash is now 79 overall. And the reason I say start to panic is because we need 4 goals for Garnacho in 2 games. Very possible. We need a lot of corners, don't we? To get your suggestions in for the press conference and transfer window next episode, we've got a bunch of right backs here. We are allowed to spend around 54 million. So get all your suggestions in. I became Aston Villa's new manager with the goal of making them the world's best team. This episode, we're going to make a January signing, but we still have 1 seasonal objective we haven't completed yet, and we need to by January. That is to score 12 goals with Garnacho. And he currently only has 8, so we need 4 more. Might be a little bit too much to ask for because we are playing Liverpool and Bournemouth. We, of course, had to actually spin the wheel last episode, and it landed on sending a bench player to rivals Wolves, so we selected Digne, which honestly wasn't a massive loss. But regarding the January window coming up, you guys have put a bunch of suggestions in. The main position seems to be right back. We have Cash there. Could also, of course, play Pavard, but he is better at centre back. We do have 145 million, but remember, with FFP, we're only allowed to spend 54 of that, which is definitely enough to go out and buy a really, really good right back. Maybe this guy at Bayern, or an English player, Spence, but he has just signed for Forest. But look, we better get them 4 goals in for Garnacho, because I don't want to be spinning this wheel. We have some big injuries right now. Rashford, Cash, even David De Gea in goal for a month, which is bad, because now we have to play this guy who's 72 overall. But this is how we're lining up. Torres on the right, Abraham through the middle. Pavard's now right back. Oh, this could be an early goal. Szoboszlai, there is no way. We are trailing already to Liverpool. I know they're having a better season than their 3rd, but that early on, our defense needs a lot of improving. Mo Salah. No, it's just drifted through our players there. Gyökeres 2-0. Okay, Liverpool are just destroying us. And don't forget, if we lose this game, that's against a top 6 club, which means we need to spin the wheel. Gyökeres turns his man. That will be a goal. 3-0. All in the first half. This is an embarrassment. It really is. We need a miracle this second half to get 3 goals. Oh my goodness. I wonder if he's going to be doing this for Arsenal. Forget this. What the heck is going on? We have just been absolutely destroyed. So let's get that wheel spun. 5-0 is just absolutely humiliating. And it lands on starting 11 has to be 70 overall for the next 2 matches. This has to be some sort of sick joke. Look at this side. All 70 overall. But it is only the starting 11. So we can actually rely on the bench. Look at Garnacho. We need 4 goals with him this game. Oh, they're in behind already. Oh, my goodness. This might be worse than the last one. They just feel so fast on the ball compared to our players. Oh, They're through again. That's a nice save. He's actually made a save. Wow. Oh, no, that's bad. That's bad. That's bad. It's 2-0. Just like that. Horrible. Oh, no. No, no. Oh, the ball roll. Oh, my goodness. Come on. This is just butchering our goal difference. The ball roll sent us. Don't make the pass. Oh, my goodness. Okay, we have like a League One quality side right now in the Premier League. I think we need to try and at least save this here. Let's make some subs. Get the goat on field. Also an Anna. Oh, that's terrible. Could be another. It's another. There's no way it's just stuck that top right. This is just humiliating. Absolutely humiliating. And without scoring 4 with Garnacho, we've got to spin that down well again. Here's Buendia into the box. Come on, Garnacho, just get on the ball, man. Okay, we're going to send this edge of the box here to Field. Okay, here we go. A pass shot. Field. No run up. Oh, my goodness. What a goal by Field. Someone's mom has just scored. He literally looks like someone's mom. But what a shot. No run up. Just hit it dead. Top corner. Field. Plays the ball there to Buendia, who is through. Another consolation, perhaps. Yeah, I guess now it's only like 4 now. It was January. The transfer window is open, and no 12 goals for Garnacho. And it's still 70 overall because we've got to play one more game. So time for another wheel spin for that Garnacho situation. What is it going to land on? A 4-foot goalkeeper for 5 matches. Oh my goodness. The shortest I can actually put this goalkeeper is 4'3". Just look at him. Look at his size compared to, like, De Gea. That's insane. That is insane. But time for a press conference regarding the transfer window. You guys are recommending a right back, but you're recommending Gusto. Is he still at Chelsea? He is. 83 overall at 23. He may cost a fair bit, but remember, we can spend 54 million. Oh, it might be a little bit of a push to get him for that. It might be closer to 60, but that is a great option right there. His stats are really, really good. He actually looks like a very good attacking right back. He can play wing back. Other suggestions, obviously, on the shortlist could be Molina, Spence, as we spoke about, Stanisic or Bowie. But honestly, I saw so many suggestions saying Gusto that we're going to put an offer in for him. But we need to be really, really wise about this. Can we actually try and swap someone? Maybe a winger we're just not going to use. I mean, we'd still have Buendia. Oh no, I've just realized we have all our players at 70 overall. Maybe Malin. Look, this guy's injured. I want him gone. They might not know he is injured. So what if we do 23 million plus Malin? Come on, Chelsea. You like attackers. They just want straight up 60 million. I do not believe it. Pretty sure we're actually allowed to spend 54.9. It's literally like 55 million. Add a salon clause of 15%. They want 57. We cannot do 57. I can do 55. And that is literally it, Chelsea. Oh, we can't do this deal because of FFP. There's this suggestion saying sign Diogo Dalot or Pedro Porro. Dalot, obviously a Manchester United player, 82 overall. Again, solid stats, better defensively, and yeah, he's not going to cost 54 million. Pretty sure Pedro Porro is going to be a much better player. Same age, but 85 overall. Okay, we'd be very lucky to get this guy under 55 million. His contract must be running low. 41 to 51. Let's just get this guy signed at 85 overall. This would be a massive improvement to our team. Let's just go in with 47 million. I don't want them to walk out. We may be able to get him for less, but they agree. Look, I'm not going to start him in the next game. I'm not putting him to 70 overall. He is not having a terrible debut. It's official. Fabrizio Romano. Here we go. Okay, never attempted that again, but what a signing. 85 overall. Let's slap him on the bench for Garcia right now. How well is he going to fit into this team? To be fair, he could make his debut against Spurs. I didn't realize it was his former club. Off the bench. That'd be pretty good. To be fair, they've just signed Pau Kubasi. That's a very, very good signing from Spurs. I'm determined not to let Spurs absolutely smash us here. Let's just bring on subs straight away for this. I'm bringing on Field. I reckon this guy's going to cook again. Oh my goodness, I completely forgot. Look at what's in goal right now. What the heck is this? He seems really good on the ball. His dribbling's really good. Someone 4'3" is not that short. That's exaggerated, surely. Field in behind there for Abraham. From this angle. What a save, Vicario. Is Nemecha. Puts it out wide for Garnacho. Well, look at this space here for Abraham. Tammy Abraham. Power shot. 1-0. Bottom corner. I can't believe we're actually winning here. We cannot let them shoot as it's going to be a goal. Come on. That's a very good goal there from Tammy Abraham. Always scores when he plays. Failed just before halftime. Ball over the top on his right foot as well to Garnacho. Referee, come on. Grealish, failed. Nice forward pass there to Buendia. That's brilliant. Now I've got Abraham. A tap in for Garnacho. It's 2-0. Villa Park goes crazy. We've got a 4'3" goalkeeper with 70 rated players all over the place. Yes, we've made subs, but come on. Garnacho's just scored. He's 70 overall. Oh, no, no, no. Come on, goalkeeper. Come on, keeper. Yeah, you're just not stopping that. He's like the size of the ball. I want to see a replay of this, man. He's through a goal. Just look at that. Oh, my goodness. It's Solanke. No. Oh, I want 3 points in this game. Come on, we cannot be getting just a point. We may even lose this if we let them have one more shot. Madison. Solanke. Oh my goodness me, I don't believe it! What is happening? This may be the worst episode ever. We're taking L's left, right, and center. But it's not too late. It is not too late. We could still score on this one counter-attack we have left. Buendia with that left foot. Let's pick out Garnacho. He's only 70 overall. We don't really want him on the ball. Tight angle. Garnacho. Saved by Vicario. We've got Field, edge of the box, remember. Can we find him the ball? Field, edge of the box, takes it down, turns into the box. Oh, yes, it's Field with the shot. Oh, my goodness, it's deflected in. This guy is an absolute legend already. Oh, the tiny weeny goalkeeper's going absolutely crazy. Come on. He's twisting, he's turning. He's sending them, he's dropping them like they've been sniped. And it deflects in. There's nothing better than a deflected goal. Look at him. Definitely someone's mom. We have a transfer offer from Man United for Jacob Ramsey. He's a player who I honestly do think we should probably make plans for and use. We'll reject that, but we have an offer. And Burnley came in for Buendia. They offered us a youngster, like a youth player, and we accepted it. A left back, Luis Jimenez. He might be a good young player. FA Cup now, and we beat Sheffield Wednesday 2-1. Field scoring again. I've converted him to a centre mid, and he's now 78 overall. It would only take him 2 weeks to become a cam. I feel we have too many cams, and he's good as a centre mid. Call me crazy, but I'm simming Man City, and we actually win. Ferran Torres, I guess one of his former clubs, wins it in the last 5. Well, here comes Jimenez. Oh my goodness, how tall is he? He looks really, really short. Buendia is gone. This guy's 5'6", an exciting prospect, though. That is pretty good. Another big win here. How on earth have Brentford got Endrick? Okay, that has to be one of those bizarre things I've seen in career mode. Brentford signing Endrick? Big W in the Champions League. There is no way Field has just bagged another goal. 6 goals in 21 with 1 assist. Risky again, another top 6 club. That is a 6-goal thriller. 3-3. I've been desperate to get to this game. Real Madrid in the Champions League. Our last game, and we are 7th level with 6th, 8th, 9th. And of course, in the seasonal objectives for this season, we have to finish top 8, else we have to spin that dreaded wheel again. I want to start the GOAT in this game. I'm just going to put Rodgers to the right. We're going to bring in Field, who gets a +2 at Cannes. We haven't even got Porro in the starting 11. Oh my goodness, we need to do that. That's a little bit of bad news about this game. De Gea is 4'3". Yeah, it has to be 5 games that we actually play. So we've got 3 more after this one. Well, he's going to be absolutely useless from corners. So if they put the ball on him, it's not going to do anything. Field turns this man nicely. He comes away with it. Field might actually score here. He's through a goal. Oh my goodness. Get out the sledgehammer. Come on, Field. Nope. What a save. Why did I power shot? Vinicius Jr. here. Mbappe. Oh my goodness. This guy is even goaded still at 4'3". People are literally walking through him right now. Carvajal. Whips one, edge of the box, Vinny Jr. Another save to Gea. Torres, that's a great tackle on Van Dijk. Look at this, Morgan Rogers picks out Garnacho. Oh, just tap it in. Come on. Handball. Oh, yes, look at this. Terrible mistake there from Madrid. He slammed it against his arm. And now we have a penalty with Torres. To be fair, Pedro Porro actually has a good ability here. It would be his first goal for Villa from the penalty spot. There's no way he's just hit the bar. Are you kidding me? One last attack now. Kamara. Referee says no more. It's a point. I don't know if that's top 8. If it's not, then we're going to have to spin that wheel. 11th place. Are you joking? Leverkusen got 8th with 17, and we finished on 15. Okay, third time this episode spinning this thing. Don't be horrible. Play an ultimate difficulty next time you play Man United. Okay, most games are on legendary. Now and then I will play an ultimate. I have won before. We beat City or Liverpool, one of them. But legendary, we can still get smashed like we did against Liverpool this episode. That United game will be March 31st. We're going to have to pick up form majorly in the Premier League. We're 8 points away from where we want to be. It's the backup left back going because we have a young left back now. That's a good 2-0 win there. Round of 16 in the Champions League. It's the playoff round, not the round of 16. I don't know why it said that. We have Athens. It could have been a much more horrible opponent. We now have a new cam, by the way. Midfield, who I guarantee scores here. We win 4-1. Grealish, Torres, Rashford and Cash. A 1-1 draw to Brighton. That's not good. And for the second leg, 2-1, 6-2 in aggregate. Rashford and Field. We're in a Champions League round of 16. And that is a round of 16 where we face Bayer Leverkusen. That is a good opponent, to be fair. We could have a harder one or an easier one. Away now, second in the league, Arsenal at the Emirates. This is the third game with David De Gea at 4'3", which doesn't actually seem to matter because the guy's just goated. Here's Trossard. Oh, nope. Jonathan David saved. Honestly, against these top 6 clubs, we need to be starting with the defense being solid because we just cannot afford to take any more losses. Here's Matson out wide. Now back to Garnacho. He's got that right foot. Goes to Bendborn. Heim with the save. That's a nice header there from Matson. We can come away with Rodgers. It's around his man beautifully. We can slot that there to Torres. Oh, yes. What a goal. He has absolutely hammered it in the back of the net. It's 1-0 Villa. He is absolutely leathered that. That is some power. The net nearly ripped off. Kamara, Torres. Now I've got Jacob Ramsey in behind there for Torres. He's going to slam it in again. 2-0 Villa now. That right foot has some power on it, doesn't it? Oh, that's a nice tap from Ramsey. That's beautiful. Ramsey coming forward into the box there for Torres. On the volley, it's a hat-trick. 3 goals against second in the league Arsenal at the Emirates. What a performance. Highest goal scorer last season. Highest goal scorer again this season. Beautiful technique. Oh, can 4'3" De Gea keep that clean sheet? He can't. Oh, man. At least with that win, we're actually climbing now with 12 games left to play. 43 points. We just need to keep the momentum going. And regarding Ferran Torres, he has 27 goals in 41. He might actually reach 40 again. I'm pretty sure that's what he got last season, right? Rashford, 10 and 20. That's pretty good. Garnacho, a little quiet. We did play him on the right for a couple of games, and since then, he hasn't been at his best. Failed. Oh my goodness. I mean, if we had player of the episode, he would definitely win that. Our next game is so challenging. We have top of the league Liverpool. They're smashing it. Obviously, last time we played them, they smashed us, and we could be spinning that wheel again. I became Aston Villa's new manager with the goal of making them the world's best team. This video, I'm going to do everything to get Aston Villa in the Champions League next season. We are currently 7th place. We need to be 4th, which right now is 8 points away with 12 games left. And next game, we do face Liverpool, which is a little scary as we did lose to them 5-0 at home last episode. But after that, the 2 real hard opponents we have are Man United and Newcastle. Yes, we spun the wheel a whole lot last episode. The last one ended on playing Man United on ultimate difficulty. So we have that coming up. And don't forget about the series objectives. One of them, we cannot lose to Man United, else I get sacked. Don't forget about the Champions League. We're in a round of 16 facing Bayer Leverkusen. That, of course, is after we beat Athens in the playoff. 6-2 in aggregate. And I honestly think this is a pretty good draw. We could definitely get to the quarterfinal, and if we get a really good draw there, maybe the semis. Imagine if we win the Champions League this season. Honestly, I think we have a squad that could maybe get to a semi-final or a final. Maybe not good enough to win it, but Ferran Torres, he has been smashing it. Last season scored 40. He has 27 goals. He's probably going to reach 40 again if he has a really good episode. Rashford, decent. Garnacho, okay. But don't forget about the wonder kid, Midfield, who has grown by 10 this season. Going from a CDM to a cam, and this guy really does score goals. He's got 7 so far. And to go back to the series objectives, one is to develop 1 youth player to first team quality. I think we can actually tick that off once this guy reaches 80 overall. because he basically is first team quality right now, but I just want to put a number on it. So 80. And to be fair, once he does, I'm just going to put him into this side. We need to find a way to get him in. As soon as he does, he will just keep growing and growing. Another player I really want to find a way to get into the team is Jacob Ramsey. He currently is on the right, but Grealish did sign on the terms that he would not be a bench player, and he has kind of turned into that. So if we're not careful, he's going to be miserable. Pedro Porro, for some reason, the signing from last episode, is still on the bench. There we go. He's in the 11 now. But look, guys, we need to pick up some really good form to get into the top 4 this episode. If you guys are excited, smash a like, subscribe. And episode 1 of season 3, which is next episode, will be on more HRS. The views of this series are a little low, so we're going to start a new series on this channel, and this will just move over to the second. So let me know in the comments what you want to see. But here we go. We are playing top of the league Liverpool at Anfield. Don't be 1-0 straight away. Oh my goodness. Gyökeres just destroyed us last episode. And I swear, if he does that again, it's going to make me cry. But that's a really good run there for Torres. He is through. It's past the defender. What a goal. It's 1-0 Villa. Ferran Torres has done it again. This guy's unbelievable. He got right past the defender there. Gabriel, I'm pretty sure. That's a great signing. I wonder at the top of the league. Rodgers on the ball now, picking out Torres. He receives it nicely. Now he finds Ramsey. That's a run out wide there for Rodgers. I mean, Liverpool have been vulnerable so far. Back now to Ramsey, who hits it. It's 2-0. I do not believe this. What has happened to Liverpool? Real good play there from Ramsey and Rodgers. Amazing finish, and it's 2-0. No, Martinelli. Rafinha. No, that's a goal back. Since when did they sign Rafinha? Pretty sure they still have Mo Salah as well. Oh my goodness. We still have 4'3" David De Gea. I've only just realized. I think we have 1 or 2 games left of him being that height. Oh, look at him on the ball. Oh my goodness. This guy's so good at dribbling. He's so small and agile. Oh no, that's a goal. Surely that's a goal. Chiesa, Rafinha, what am I doing dribbling with De Gea? It's 2-2. De Gea loses the ball, and of course it's going to be a goal. Now here we come with Rodgers. I'm going to wait for that run from Ramsey. Here he is in behind. How's his finish? Oh, wow. What a goal. 3-2 Villa. Ramsey grabs another goal. He, of course, is playing as an inside forward right now, which is really not the right position for him. Oh, it's 3-3 just like that. Can't stop this guy from scoring. What we can do is go score a 4th. Here's Pedro Porro coming forward. Pulls that onto his right. Keeps it nicely. Oh, what a pass. Garnacho! What a save by Marmalade. Not even going to attempt to pronounce that name. So far, this game has been a 6-goal thriller. Could be another here. Martinelli in the box. Not looking to make that pass. Shoots. What a goal. I'm actually wondering if that would have gone in if De Gea was a normal size. Probably no. That's just a good finish. Okay, this is our last opportunity now to do something. Rodgers. Now I've got Ramsey. He finds Torres. That's a nice touch. Torres into the box. Oh my goodness. What a save. And nearly the own goal. This is chaos. This is absolute chaos. Okay, get this ball into the box, Garnacho. It's whipped in. Get your head on that. It's, oh, referee, there is no way you've blown the whistle. We were going to score. If I'm right, that was the 5th game with a 4'3" goalkeeper. So De Gea is now 6'4". I think if he was 6'4" in that last game, we would actually come away with the win. But you guys would be pointing it out. Our attack is so much better than the defense. If that defense was better, we'd be a whole lot better. We win in the FA Cup 2-0. Round of 16, first leg now. Hold up, I nearly just forgot. We cannot lose against a top 6 club, and of course we lost to Liverpool. I swear we can't seem to escape this thing right now. It's the career mode, doing well, don't be horrible, lose next match equals transfer ban next window. And it happens to be a game that we're not actually going to play because it's the first leg. Okay, please do not lose this. It's a 2-2 draw. We'll take that. Back to the Premier League and 3-0 against Palace. Let's go. 7 points away from 4th with 10 games left. But second leg now against Bayer Leverkusen. I think City may have been knocked out. I'm feeling this is a failed game, but I'm not quite sure how we get him in the 11. We could just play him a cam and move Rodgers out wide, or we just bring him off the bench. I think we can use him in the second half. To be fair, maybe we switch to a different formation next season that has center mids. It's Jacob Ramsey. Oh, that's a nice run there. Garnacho, make it 1-0 there. Post! There we go. That's the first. 1-0, 3-2 in aggregate. Wonderful play. Torres gets an assist. I just love that. Inside forwards for you. Let's go. Oh, that's a nice goal there. 3-3 in aggregate. Benjamin Sesko's a pretty good signing, and the goal is from Hoffman, I think. Nemecha now to Rodgers, who turns his man beautifully, puts that in behind for an offside. Not offside, Torres. Wow, 4-3. What a goal. Wonderful play from Rodgers. The turn, the assist, and I wanted to shoot before the flag went up. Else I would have got closer. Torres scoring again. I think this is where we can bring on now Field at number 10. Rashford on the left. Imagine a final goal right now. That would be incredible. Torres takes it nicely into the box. Ferran Torres has put it wide. But that is game, and we are in a Champions League quarterfinal. If Torres scores that, that's 32. I really am behind him right now to get 40. Morgan Rodgers got man of the match. It's a big win against Leeds there. No way it's a hat-trick from Torres. He got 2. Quarterfinal is drawn, and we are facing AC Milan. And I'm right. City got knocked out by RB Leipzig on penalties. That is crazy. So Leipzig play Arsenal, but there's no easy teams left in this competition. In fact, we're probably the worst team, or Milan. There's no way we've drawn Liverpool again, this time in the FA Cup. The round is 6, so that is the quarter-final. I guess it's a competition we could win, but I'm wary because it is Liverpool, and we don't seem to do very well against them. I mean, last game we did do better. It's the FA Cup, so I think changes are warranted here. I'm just going to put Field at left CDM. We've got Rashford in here, Abraham, Torres, Grealish, McAllister. Finds a pass to Gyökeres. They really have made no effort to rotate. De Gea saves. Where is Field? Is he on the pitch? He's in the box. That's so annoying. I like it when he's on the edge of the box. That's a ball whipped in. And we've won a penalty. There is no way. Gyökeres of all people. We love to see that. Ball gets crossed in, and he just seems to cladder Abraham. I don't think that was a penalty. Unless there was a handball in there somewhere. Torres could score another here for his venture to get to 40, and it is a goal. 1-0 Villa from the penalty spot. We're winning. I want to see, are they actually going to get this on target? I'm not going to jump. Oh my goodness, that was so close from McAllister. He didn't even go to the other corner. Went near post for the keeper. Is Abraham out wide for Torres. Torres back to Abraham. Tammy Abraham! 2-0 Villa. Beautiful goal, Tammy. Working with Torres on the right. He gets another assist. And what do I say? When he starts, he scores. Oh, we can just intercept that there with Porra and come away with it. That is terrible from Liverpool. Let's find Torres. This is a great position to be in. I'm going to fake shot inside. Torres with the shot. Oh my goodness. It is 3-0. Liverpool clearly don't want this competition. What a beautiful bit of play from Torres on his left foot there. Didn't even look to make the pass. Oh, here's Salah. That's a good shot. Oh, it's a handball, isn't it? It's a penalty. Yummy handball by Torres. Mo Salah. Do we ever stop this guy's penalties? Yes, we've saved one. I swear he scores like every single time. This is all going wrong for Liverpool. Oh no, the clean sheet, the clean sheet. He chips us. That's a goal back. This guy always scores. It's so annoying. Free kick here. McAllister. Oh my goodness me. How good is he at free kicks? Wow. We may have beat them, but we seem to just concede so many goals. And it has to be the tactics. I feel like defenders just step up way too much. Just going to drop our defensive line to something actually quite defensive. Like 25. We're going to play a deep line, and then we're going to counter. Because honestly, how many times have we done that from corners? Oh, we're going to have to be so much better in this game. We've got Manchester United. Yes, they're 10th. We're 6th. But this is going to be on ultimate difficulty. If we lose, I am sacked. There's the evidence. Ultimate difficulty. And we're going into the game. Here's Rodgers. In behind there for Torres. This is amazing. That will be 1-0. It's not missing that. Villa are leading thanks to Ferran Torres. Like every opportunity we get, we just need to score. Because I don't know how many they're going to put in. Pavard. He finds Torres. What a touch. He's through for 2. Oh, yes, that's beautiful. How good is this guy? A few goals away now from 40. That's just a fantastic finish. He may even be Premier League top goal scorer again, by the way. Oh, we've got a breakaway from a corner here, and of course, it's with Garnacho. Imagine if we smash United on Ultimate. That'd be insane. Garnacho, throw on goal, compose, finish. Bottom right-hand corner, it's 3-0 before half-time. I tell you what, these tactics are working a whole lot better. Just sit deep, win the ball, and boom, counter. Oh, there's no way there's a penalty. Oh, come on. Dodgy handball there from Pavard. But De Gea did save the last one and going to go the same play. Oh my goodness. We've just been Panenka down the middle. Come on, let's counter this corner. Referee, do not blow this whistle. Do not blow this whistle. We're about to score a fourth. It's a big win there over Leicester, 2-1. Now, first leg, AC Milan Champions League quarterfinal first leg. We cannot play this game, of course, and we get a 2-1 victory. Ferran Torres with 2 goals, of course. Honestly, he's going to get well over 40 goals, I'm telling you. He's at 39 right now with 7 assists. We've got 7 games left in the Premier League. We're actually only 4 points away from 4th. We are getting there. Now, this is a massive game, and we do win 2-0. That is big. Torres scoring again. That's number 40. Looks like Arsenal will go through. Same as Madrid. Barca, PSG, too close to call. Same as our game. We have a lot of work to do now. So, same stuff this game. Just sit deep, win the ball, and then attack them. As they're playing against Torres, they will be slightly afraid. That's a handball in there somewhere. Is that for them? It's a penalty. Come on. Is that the 3rd time this episode? Okay. Right, he's definitely going to the left here. He made that look so obvious. What a save, De Gea. Oh, my goodness me. That's a goal. Loftus cheek. Tell me there's a jammy deflection in here. He hits it. It just goes through the defender's legs. Something like De Gea. What was that? No, not again. Oh, come on, man. This is not going well at all in the Champions League. What a camera angle. We didn't even see anything. This game is going the other way now. Oh, my goodness me. He's Panenka'd us. 2nd time this video. Now they're winning. Signing-wise, Torres or De Gea? Oh, my goodness me. You can just say goodbye to the Champions League at this point. Milan are just going through us. Now Colomboani is going to score. They've absolutely smashed us. It's 5-2 on aggregate. We whip one in the box again. That seems to be working pretty well. That's a goal back. I think we've made them angry. I think we've legit annoyed Milan. They do not like us. That sucks, man. The semi-final looks like that. We would have been playing Real Madrid. That would have been very hard. But to lose 6-3 against Milan, that's just humiliating. Right now, we are in some amazing form in the Premier League, and that continues. Another goal for Torres, which sees him now have 41. Oh, my goodness. We haven't won a trophy this season. We beat Chelsea in the FA Cup last season, and we now have them in the semi-final. I'm actually going to really change things up for this game. Yeah, we're switching to the 4-3-3. We're going to get Rodgers to a center mid, and this actually allows us to bring Field into the midfield. Maatsen suspended, so we're going to bring in Jimenez, his debut for the club. He may only be 71 overall, but is an exciting prospect. Oh, his Boniface. He does like to score a few against us. Please no handballs. Oh, no. Oh, a block. Oh, my goodness me. That is so jammy. Just get the ball away. That's just painful to watch. It landed to him every time. It's almost like playing Ultimate Team. Not the start we wanted. Let me know what you're thinking about this new pitch mod I've just applied, by the way. Gets that to Torres. One down to his right foot. Just can't turn around the defender. Here's Ramsey coming into the box. This is nice. Pick out Torres. They're defending well, Chelsea are. 15 to play and we've done nothing. Chelsea will play Spurs in the final. I guarantee they lose again. If we win this next game, we will go level on 4th, because I'm pretty sure City will win. And hey, look, it's bottom of the league, Watford. Back to the 4-2-3-1 for this. It's a 2-0 win. Torres and Ramsey. 17th Everton now, and that's a 3-0 win, which has put us 3rd place in the league. Are you kidding me? We have turned this around incredibly well. We're actually 2 points away from 2nd in the league, Chelsea. We've got all the sinkers now. 16th West Ham. And of course we win 3-1. Erling Haaland's the top goal scorer. 3 more goals than Torres, with less games as well. Okay, he's had an incredible season, but 28 goals for Torres. That is amazing. 43 goals, 8 assists, so 51 goal contributions in 58. Just the 1 goal against Bournemouth, which means with 1 game to go, we are 2nd. We're not even in a top 4 race. 6 points clear from 5th. I said at the start of the episode, we need to pick up momentum, and that is exactly what we did. 19th in the league, Fulham now. I expect a win, a big win. It's 3-0. Let's go. Thrown with an injury. Luckily, it is the end of the season. And I think we can all guess who player of the season is going to. It's going to be Ferran Torres. There he is. What a season he's had again. He's been here 2 years, and he's already scored over 80 goals for Aston Villa. He's already a club legend. He's with 43 goals, 11 assists, 17 13 and 8 for Garnacho, 13 and 4 for Rashford to a better year. Ramsey actually had a great end to the season. We used him a whole lot. Ramsey, good backup. Oh my goodness, only 3 goals, but 20 assists for Morgan Rogers. Yeah, he's definitely going to be fine as a center mid, but I just don't like how deep he is compared to a Cam. So going into next season, I think maybe we do switch to that formation, which is obviously the 4-3-3 holding, or maybe even the flat. Could even go with just 2 center mids and a Cam. We could definitely get filled into the side then. But that is the idea. He's now 81 overall. His stats are incredible. He's good going forward. He's good defensively. He can hold the ball. Do I either want a Kamara or Nemecha needs to go? And because we signed Nemecha, he's younger than Kamara, it makes sense to sell him. The highest rated players are Torres and Garnacho. This team is really coming on well. I became Aston Villa's new manager with the goal of making them the world's best team. Season 3 begins now, and this season is going to be massive. We have a budget of over 230 million, and stay tuned because we have brand new kits with Nike. Finally, after close to 20 years. As we know, the seasonal objectives for last season really did hit us hard. And here are the objectives for season 3. We have to be top 3 in the Premier League by January. Can't lose by 3 or more goals, else we have to spin that wheel. We just lost way too many goals last season, getting smashed 5-0, 6-1. Horrendous results. Torres has to get 50 goals by January and field 8 goal contributions by January. Tough, but I think they're achievable. This squad is really, really good. I think we can achieve a lot with it. But as I mentioned, we're just going to completely change things up and go for a new formation. I'm thinking maybe the 4-3-3 holding, but if we don't like this, we could go to the 4-3-3 with a Cam and 2 center mids. And the idea of this, of course, is to get Blake filled into the side. At 19, he is a wonder kid. In fact, his contract's expiring. We're going to want to renew that, which we'll do right now. He has agreed to 120k a week. And as you can see, he has potential to be special. I think we need to sign a right winger here because Jacob Ramsey has been good. If we want to be going for the Premier League and Champions League, we need a wild beater here. Of course, we do have Marcus Rashford. He's not going to cut it. Also, Malin is back from an injury, but he's only 81 overall now. With FFP, we're allowed to spend 200 million because we reached the Champions League. In fact, we didn't just do that. We finished 2nd in the league after spending the majority of the season, like 7th place. The current transfer listed players are Matty Cash, Malin, Kamara, because we do need to make way for Phil to get into the side. Torres, because I think we could bring in a real good centre-back. Barry not going to play, Dobbin, and some youngster. Attacking-wise, we have been great, but defensively, we have shown a weakness with Pavard and Konza. 2 good players, but what if we were to bring in an extremely good centre-back? Like William Pacho at PSG. Question is, how much would a centre-back like this cost? Around 80-90 million. Yes, that is expensive, and we've only been able to spend 200. I think we're able to do some swap deals if the team wants the players we're trying to get rid of. Jules Koundé, we all know this guy can play as centre-back. In fact, at 88, if he was converted, he may even go to something close to like 90, but I'm not willing to pay over 100 million for Koundé. We all know how good Ronald Araujo is in career mode. Probably not going to be the same next year, but again, we're talking over 100 million. But for right winger, I'm thinking someone like Kubo or Elise at Bayern Munich. I'm still yet to use this guy, and for around 90 million, with those stats, he would add something amazing to our attack. Oh, here's a great option. Bastoni at Inter Milan. Contract expiring. Commended the season, so we could get him on the low end, maybe lower than his valuation. Let's just go straight in there and have a look. There is one center back I do want to move on. His deal is expiring, commended the year as well. It's Pau Torres. So if we go 43 million plus Torres, let's hope they want him. They do actually want him. That's good. Okay, just under 50 million plus Torres. They want 50. We can agree on 49 and a half. I'd say that's a good deal. We are literally negotiating for one of the best center backs in the world right now, but he's going to want decent wages to join. 180k a week, 800k signing on bonus. He is expensive. But as we all know, if you are signing a player whose contract is running low and you get them on the cheap, the agent and the player are going to have a big chunk of that money. Little tease to the new home shirt there, by the way. But signing off the season done. We're going to replace Pavard for him. Look at that defense. Now Bastoni, Konza, 78 pace, 77 pace, so not slow at all. David De Gea, who honestly right now is one of the best goalkeepers in the world. Have you seen the saves he has been making? With these fullbacks as well, I think we're going to win a major trophy, something real big. We do have 29-year-old Rashford in the side. We could possibly look at moving him on. I say that because we actually have Junior, who is back now. We're going to put him on the bench. His stats look very, very good. This guy's staying. I'm going to use him. I've got to say, his shooting is not the best, so he's definitely not an inside forward. I prefer him as a backup rather than Malin, though. And Tammy Abraham has just been such a reliable backup that is going nowhere. Two players that we did promote from the academy when joining. Villa is one of them. He went out on loan at signing prospect. He's backed. He's 70 overall. He can go out on another loan. More exciting is Al Habash, and it's signing prospect 73 overall. Not going to find any game time here though, so might as well go on loan as well. We have our first transfer offer for Kamara. It's from Frankfurt, and I feel we can get a little bit more here. They seem to be a bit stubborn. 52 million. They won't go over 50. Maybe we can agree on 50, but I actually don't like this because we could honestly use him in a deal to swap. We are allowed to spend 150 million left of this 165. And of all the wide options, we could look at Barcola, Gordon, Savinho, Kubo. I just feel Elise is the best, especially for the system. Got a goal scorer inside forward with Garnacho, and I just feel we need a playmaker on that right-hand side. If we can go in with Kamara and see if they're actually interested, it would take 50 million on top, or maybe just below that. So 45 plus Kamara. They do actually want it. We have got so lucky there. Let's say 49 and a half plus Kamara. They agree. This guy's on big wages, but that is fine. With the two signings we have just made, we honestly could be competing for the Premier League and Champions League. I'm gonna offer him the same amount with 1 million added on bonus. He says yes. Our new number 8. I'm not too sure about that, but I am very, very excited about playing with him. And boom, there he is in the side. 88 overall, 88 for Torres. This guy scored over 40 again last season. With Garnacho, that is a scary front three. It really is. And regarding the roles, that just all works perfectly. In fact, taking a look at the balance of this bench, I think we need a center midfielder. Maybe Grealish could be moved on. With the stats that Field has, I mean, they're very balanced. He's good defensively. He's good going forward. His passing could be better. I think a box-to-box right now is fine. We've got players leaving. Malin has agreed to deal with Arsenal, 22.3 million. And now Matty Cash. This is my second channel, by the way, guys. So if you haven't already, do subscribe, leave a like. He is off to Brighton for 11.1, which is honestly fine because we have Garcia, who's 24, 76 overall. He can definitely be the backup. Barry is off to Sunderland. This backup left back we signed, we've literally had offers from PSG, Juve, Napoli, and Real Madrid. I know he's only 72 overall, but he must be one exciting player. Now, time to reveal the kits. Here is the home one. We've gone from Dr. Pepper to Coca-Cola. I sure do love soda. It looks like a typical Villa kit. Blue socks, white shorts, claret and blue, bit of a pattern. But Nike, yes, Nike kits for Villa are back. Now for the away, I genuinely think I have cooked. This is a very, very nice looking kit. Out there colors, also the pattern. There's our 40 goal a season. He's done it twice. He's on over 80 goals in 2 seasons. Already a club legend. Right now, there seems to be a bug with third kits with kit mods, so I didn't even create one. It's just not going to display. Rather simple stuff for De Gea's goalkeeper kit. The Nike and Coca-Cola is looking good though. Our first game of the season is against Leeds United at home. How's this new formation going to do? We have Maatsen here on the left-hand side, moving into the attacking area, into the box, makes the pass. Doesn't reach a Villa player though. Oh no, what is this? Aronson is through. David De Gea has saved us once again. He's going to be here this whole series. Oh, here they come again. Yep, that's a goal. 1-0 leads. Not good defending. We've just got completely exposed with Konza, and then they're straight to their number 9 and 1-0. Oh, no. Oh, my goodness. It's 2-0 leads. What a horrible start. One more goal and the game is over. We could be spinning that wheel. Okay, Rodgers now coming forward. Oh, that dribbling is amazing. Field on the ball. Field. Oh, it's a goal back. There's one off the 8. And number 55 still looks like someone's mom. Need to find a better number for him, but look at that from Rodgers. And also Phil winning the ball back and boom, posting in. This game's not over. Corner whipped in. We could attack this. Oh my goodness, a goal line clearance. Even De Gea wasn't getting into that. Another block, Bastoni. This is our last opportunity. Field coming forward. Come on, can he get around this play? Yes, he can. Come on, Torres, make that run. Torres out wide for Elise. We need a goal here. We need that point. Oh, yes. Torres! Oh, he's at the post. Come on, man. That is painful. We really should be getting something from that. Okay, our next game is a lot tougher. It's Spurs. I know he's only had 1 game, Elise, but here I'm going to try him as an inside forward. Why not? Let's get the away kit going. Of course, Petro Porro playing against his former team. There's no way we drop points in this game. I want to see solid defense. Oh, that could have been a penalty there. Sarr went down a little easy. The referee says no. Here comes Field. It's out wide there for Garnacho. This is nice coming into the the box. Just going to shoot with Garnacho. Can he bend it in? Yes, he can. It's 1-0, Villa. What a goal that was. Our second goal of the season comes in our second game. It's Garnacho. Could have looked for Torres, but he just went all the way. I have a feeling he's got a bunch of clean sheets incoming this season. Ball whipped in. Oh, my goodness. There's no way I've just said that, man. Honestly, Henry, shut your mouth. Clean sheet, what? Of course you're going to concede. Oh, slide in there. Okay, that's humiliating. Oh, what a tackle, Konza. There is no way that's a penalty. Referee. There has to be a dodgy handball in there. He got the ball clean. Sean, show this handball. Yeah, it was a handball. I don't know if that's actually correct. Come on, De Gea, save this. He's so good. He is literally the best goalkeeper in this league. Thuram again. There is no way he's scored 2 headers from 2 corners. I really don't like this guy. I dislike this guy even more now. If we ever do an inter-career mode, he's getting sold straight away. Thuram. Oh my goodness. Okay, we need to get out the Sergio Ramos tackles at this point. Okay, we're breaking from a corner here. If we get a goal here, we may still be able to get a draw. Porro sets that in behind for Garnacho. Oh, this has to be a goal. Come on. Get another Garnacho. Composure. Nope. Oh, there is no way. There's no way we are dropping points again. Elise whips that in for Garnacho. Terrible, terrible pass, by the way. Oh, this is a terrible start to the season. Not this idiot again. You have to be kidding me. 4 goals is that. Oh, I cannot wait to play Spurs again. We lost by 3 goals, so we've got to spin the doom wheel now. Don't land on something terrible. What's it going to be? Send 1 bench player to Wolves. That honestly isn't a very good one because we've got some good players on this bench. We do have a bit of a winger overload situation, but you know, all the options are really good. Guess Garcia is honestly the best option. We do have this guy, 73 at 21. I guess he can replace him. Just like that, here's now a Wolverhampton Wanderers player. We, of course, do need a backup centre mid. We have budget-wise. We have 175 million. Of course, we need a centre mid. You guys can get your suggestions here. We now have Burnley. Do we go up with the same lineup? I mean, we have just lost 2 games in a row. No changes I really want to make. We could start Onana over Nemecha, which I will do. Let's be more defensive. That's a very good run. Now he gets that to Elise out wide. Elise into the box. The shot! Wide of the post. Unbelievable. Has to be a goal. Oh, that's a nice overlap there. The shot. Good save to Hair. Oh, Elise, that's fantastic. That's brilliant. That's going to be offside, isn't it? No. Yes, it's on. It's 1-0. Ferran Torres. I don't know how that is onside. Fair enough. Elise did really well to win that. Simple finish. Here's Garnacho. Now Torres. Out wide for Elise. This has to be a goal. 2-0. Brilliant. It's his 3rd goal for Villa on his 3rd game. Should be the start of good things to come. Maybe get a pass to Elise. That's a very, very good ball. Elise now coming into the box. Can he find Torres? Maybe go all the way. It's his 2nd goal. It's 3-0 Villa. We're running away with it now. The real Claret and Blues winning. In fact, Burnley are Claret and Blue because they were inspired in like 1915 by an Aston Villa FA Cup win. There's a fun fact. But Phil did just get the assist for that. What can he do now? Let's get through that gap. He holds the ball nicely. Obviously, we know he has an absolute wonderful left foot, which he's going to use there. Oh my goodness! What a goal! That's not even a power shot. Yo, every time he does this, it gets completely wrecked when you see his face. Oh my goodness. We need to like do some editing. Oh, it's a long way away, but perhaps we could get it to him. Here's Elise in the box on his right foot. Oh, that's a hat-trick. That's unbelievable. On his right foot as well. 5-0 Villa. Forget getting the ball to field. I think this is going to be a very exciting season for Elise. Oh no, keep the clean sheet to Gea. Nope. He's unbelievable. He really is. Our defense have given them plenty of opportunities. Here we come with Elise. Can we make this 6? This is a good run from him. Let's go around this defender. That's nice. It's Michael Elise. Garnacho! 6-0! Our whole front 3 having a great game. What a player Elise is. If we went with his right foot instead of finessing, that probably would have been a goal for him again. Like Garnacho's on the score sheet. What a performance from Elise. His 1st hat-trick for his new club back in the Premier League. Man United can start off with 108 million for Torres. Absolutely not. This is how the stats are looking so far. 4 goal contributions fulfilled. He's halfway there, by the way. way. He only needs 8. Perhaps we adjust that, and maybe we put Elise on there as well. Very disappointing with 2 losses, but we did get that win. We just need to pick up momentum now. But we do have some big games coming up like Liverpool and Arsenal. But 175 million, we can still spend a good amount of that. I became Aston Villa's new manager with the goal of making them the world's best team. The transfer window is about to shut, and we need to go out and sign a center midfielder. Should be hard. We do have 175 million, of which we can spend 101 million with FFP. This season, we have switched to the 4-3-3 holding, and we have filled the Wonder Kid into the 11 now. But we just don't have any center mid backups on the bench. We could go out and sign the Englishman, Adam Wharton from Crystal Palace, around 50-60 million, and he can actually play that box-to-box role. And another player is Carlos Baleba at Brighton. His contract is expiring in 10 months, would be around a similar price. Literally the same age, the same height. But I'd say Baleba has better stats, can also play box-to-box. Either one would get pretty good game time in this side. Field would still be the main player. Of course, last episode, we brought in Elise and Bastoni, which honestly, I think both of them players could put us in a title race, or maybe even challenge for the Champions League. I don't know who to sign, Baleba or Wharton. Either one would be great. So let's just do this. Baleba's in one box, Wharton is in the other. I don't know, it's randomized. So whoever I pick is who we will sign. Which box do I go for? Number 1 or 2? Let's go with 2. And it's Adam Wharton from Palace. His stats are good. Passing is good going forward, just not as good as Baleba. But by now, we've all heard this guy's name. He will go to a massive club soon. But honestly, we might have a player we can actually swap with them. I don't see us actually making room for Jack Grealish this season. So what about 36 million plus Jack Grealish? And they actually agree. Oh, he wants important first team player. You can be a rotation, please agree. Okay, important. We're gonna have to just rotate him a lot. And boom, we have our new number 8. Adam Wharton, welcome to Aston Villa. Okay, all 3 signings we have made, we have managed to do a swap deal because the FFP situation, it means we have more to spend in January. What a signing we just made. He is actually suspended with a red card right now, but he's left-footed, just like Field. Not as good stats-wise as Field, but a very, very good player to have. We have had a horrible start to the season, 13th after 3 games, losing to Leeds, Spurs, but then we did go and beat Burnley 6-0. And now we have Liverpool, who smashed the league title last season. Oh, annoyingly, I can't start Wharton. He's suspended. Here's Field early on. We defended well. We're coming away with the ball now. This is why it's a box-to-box. Out wide to Elise. Come on, Torres. We need you in a good position. Elise finds Torres. The shot. Marmalade saves. Elliot puts the corner in. There's no way this is a penalty. What on earth happened? Okay, this is happening every episode at this point. Just dodgy handballs. And then we can't even see them in the replay. Here comes Gyökeres. He's going to the right. David De Gea. He's saved like 3 penalties in a row. Here's Gyökeres. Salah. That's a good block. No, no, no. Oh, come on. You have to be joking. Another handball. We got lucky the first time with the save. Oh, he's going to go the same way again. Top left. Okay, De Gea's not even going to save that. 1-0 Liverpool. To be fair, if we come away with a draw, we'd actually be lucky with the chances they've had. Elise, that's a goal. Torres. Oh, yes. Marmalade can't get a hand to that. Or maybe he did. He just can't keep it out. Torres gets his 2nd goal of the season. It's a wonderful finish. And hey, if we make a sub now, we might actually try and go win this. Garnacho is injured. To be fair, that shouldn't be too long. We could bring on Ramsey, want someone more attacking like Rashford. We have Junior, but his shooting is 73 compared to Rashford's 89. Yeah, get Rashford on. Corner whipped in. Oh my goodness, the 3rd penalty, the 3rd handball. I'm so ready to just turn this off. Is the camera angle even going to show it? Ball comes in. Again, no, we didn't see it. Gyökeres. He's going to the right again. Yes, De Gea! Oh my goodness, what a save! Go on, run into the box. Field is here. Maybe on his right foot to bend one. Oh, that was so close. Honestly, I will take that point. David De Gea got a match rating of 10. 15 shots against, 10 saves. But I can't find the goal XG. The Champions League is back for the 2nd season in a row. And our first game is Copenhagen. Garnacho can't start this game because he's injured. I forgot about that. And it's 3 months. Are you kidding me? I am so glad we didn't loan out Junior or Salim. Rashford will start, yes, even over Ramsey. I know it's 84 score overall, but he just fits that inside forward better. Say that. Ramsey can actually play that role, and he has done better than Rashford. So I guess we will start him. Don't forget, with the seasonal 3 objectives, we need to be top 3 by January. We cannot lose a game with 3 or more goals. Torres, 15 goals by January. Field, 8 goal contributions by January, which Field is already halfway there. So here goes our first UCL league phase game, and it's a 3-0 win. Ramsey with 2 and Rashford. Back to the league, and that's a big win. Wharton getting his first goal. Carabao Cup, and we get knocked out to Middlesbrough. I'm not going to pretend I'm actually bothered about that. We need to concentrate on this Arsenal game now. We are 7th. We're climbing, but oh my goodness, Arsenal are 15th place with 3 losses. There's probably no better time to play them now, especially at the Emirates. Oh wow, Saka through ball, 1-0. Yeah, sweats it across Fratesi, where this guy's already scored against us. Arsenal lead. But to be fair, Arsenal did finish below us in the table. We did finish second in the end. Here's Torres coming into the box nicely. Tight angle. I'm just going to smash it. What a goal. Oh my goodness. 1-1. Ferran Torres. Literally, there was no better option. He went in behind. This is a ridiculous angle to just smash it and score. Oh, this is exactly the angle I want to see. Look at that. Top corner. That's good play. Yeah, that's great play. That's a really good goal by Arsenal. Are they still playing Marino as a striker? This is typical Arsenal. They have literally had how many windows in the save to sign a striker, and they haven't. Is Nemecha. Ball there to Jacob Ramsey. Yes, we've got a great overlap there. From Maatsen, 2-2, right on halftime. Fantastic overlap by the wingback. And what a first half we have seen. That's another great finish from an awkward angle. Option in behind for Elise. Now moving into the box. Another real tight angle. And it's another goal. That's the 3rd of the game now on his right foot. His weaker side. That is such a good goal. Let's just have solid defense now and get these 3 points. Saka. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's actually analyze what is happening right now in the defense. Saka, I mean, the centre-back's just going too deep. And Saka's dropped back, got the ball, and boom. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. We have just thrown this game away. What the heck are you doing, De Gea? Why are you rolling it to Konsa? That's unbelievable. This defense really is still horrible, isn't it? I genuinely think we're sitting too deep and we're inviting the opponents. Let's go balance, but still counter. Champions League now. Rangers, a 4-0 win. Wow. Oh my goodness. That is literally the worst injury we could have got. Pedro Porro is out for 2 months. The reason this is bad is because our best option for right back is this guy. But luckily, we do actually have a centre back who can play there. But we're going to have to make him a full-back defend, which who knows, might make us better defensively. I guess we'll find out this game. Well, we didn't concede any, and we scored 4 goals. Elise scored every single one of them. Top goal scorer with 10. I really do hope Torres is not having a quiet season. Bro, you need 11 more goals before January. West Ham now, and another 4 goals. Elise again, and Torres finally. Honestly, what a signing we have made in Elise. Porto now Champions League. Nemecha suspended, so Anana comes in. You know what, let's get Warden in the midfield also. Mokyo, Abraham up top. 7 goals in his last 3. Oh my goodness. Definitely gonna need him. This is not an easy place to visit. If you guys haven't already, leave a like, subscribe. This is my second channel, and here he is, Elise. On that right-hand side is fast, moving into the box. Picks out Abraham. Good. Okay, that is not a good touch. You needed a good touch there. Mora. Wendell. Good save to hair. Rebound. Oh my goodness. You have to be kidding me. Well, things are not going well in Porto. This team seems like they're sitting really deep again. Pepe scores. Why are they deep? Why did it not save? That is literally the problem. We need to have it unbalanced. Our defense is way too deep, and they just receive the ball and boom, goal. Oh, that's a ball whipped in for Abraham. Oh my goodness. A goal back for Villa, and you won't believe this. What a horrible ball from the Porto defender. He put it on a plate. Oh, they're through with Wendell. I want strong defending. Bastoni. There is no way. Bastoni, one of the world's best centre-backs, has just been beaten like that. What the heck is that from Bastoni? Put a foot in. Sometimes I wonder if Legendary is actually harder than Ultimate. This should be a goal. We've broke from a corner again. Counter-attack FC. Jacob Ramsey. Oh my goodness me. Speaking of top corner, I didn't think bro was going to score, so I put so much power on that. It's amazing, but we're going to make a sub here. I'm actually going to bring Rashford on as a striker, believe it or not. And when you want to come back, you just have to have Blake on the field. This is turning out to be the same as the Arsenal game. So close, yet so far away. Oh my goodness. Get us out of this. Porto is now on my list of teams I hate. Okay, our defensive line is now 60. Is Sunderland in the league? 4-2 win. We seem to be in really good goal scoring form in the league. And the proof in the pudding being Michael Elise, 13 goals in 9 appearances, top goal scorer, more than Haaland. Torres is actually fifth, still only 6 in the league though. That's a big win, 3-0. Shout out to Junior, by the way, seems to be scoring when playing. Oh, but look at this, big challenge. Bayern Munich. Yeah, and there's no room for making changes here. We just have to put out strongest team. Nemetra again in the midfield, beautiful. Pass it there to Field. Field now out wide to Elise. Elise to Torres. Good touch. Brilliant stuff from Ferran Torres, who makes it 1-0 Philly in that beautiful away kit. You can always bet on this guy with his finishing ability. Comes to Nemecha. Now I've got Field on his left. Releases one. Oh, yes, I told you I could smell it. What a goal by Field. You don't need a power shot on this guy. Just get him on that left and bang. That is perfect. I'm so glad we've got this guy into the side now. He genuinely is just a very, very good box-to-box. Perhaps another shot on that left foot before the end of the half. That's going to knock someone out. Upamecano is going to have a very bad bruise tomorrow. We want this trophy. Here comes Ramsey. Get the weight on that right, and we're through. Torres has got a lot of work to do here. Field. Oh my goodness, he's just missed the ball. Elise can actually get an upgrade now to ++ inside forward. Right in the league, 3-0 win. Ferran Torres with 2. In fact, he scored a hat-trick. Tough game here. City in the league. And wow, Elise with a late equalizer. Back to the UCL, and that is a nice win. We've got a bunch of games now. 3-1 against Palace. 3-0 against Leicester. 2-1, just about getting it over our rivals. We're in December now, and Torres needs one more goal, and he'll have 15 before January. But my goodness, check out Elise. He's just absolutely smashing this season. And also, Phil's doing great. He has over 8 goal contributions with 9. Let's be careful here. I've heard the opponent is fast, but we win 4-0. And with those 2 goals and the man of the match, he is clear. He's past 15. We don't have to worry about spinning that wheel. But what we might have to worry about is an injury. Junior did score and he got injured. Oh, it's 4 weeks. We could have done without that. Luckily, Garnacho is on his way back now, so he's back on the bench. Manchester United at Old Trafford. They are doing better. They're 4th. After 15, we are 2nd. Oh my goodness, we have a game in hand, but we're 8 points away from top of the league, Liverpool. Now, do remember, in the series objectives, if we lose to Man United, I lose my job. So this game is very, very important. I didn't actually know this, but Onana can play centre-back with a +5. He's got 75 pace. Do you know, that's good to know. We're not going to do that here, though. Garnacho is back against his former club. He's scored like 10 goals so far against just United in this series, so we're so lucky to have him back here. Rodgers starts the game off with some good dribbling. Let's just get that to Field. Come on, Field. Use that left foot. Blake Field. Handball! Shortly! Oh, yes! Jam on toast right at the start of the game. I'm telling you, it's just Field. He has that aura about him. Imagine if we put Field on this penalty, by the way. He does have... What are his pens? 75. That's actually really good. Go on, just bladder it in. Top right-hand corner. Oh, yes. Get in. Get in. He's going to get Sue out at Old Trafford. Sue! He's got the pink boots. The bloody pink boots. Brilliant pen. Perhaps we should just main him from now on. Ferguson. Oh, Bastoni's just taking him out right from the back. Oh, don't be a red. Don't be a red. It's only a yellow. It's a red card. Oh, my goodness. I don't believe it. This completely changes the game. Our captain's gone. The game is gone. He got all of the ball. And now we're breaking, actually. Garnacho out wide for Elise. We've got Field as an option. Oh, look at this. Field onto that left foot. Bang it in for the 2-0. Look at that. We have silenced Old Trafford with our second goal with 10 men. It's his second of the game. Not a penalty this time. That's just a beautiful goal. Boom! Top left-hand corner. Is Ferguson in the box? Oh, that's a goal. That's a goal. United are back in it. You can forget about the clean sheet thing. Elise, all through to Torres. Oh, defender. That's a big mistake. Goes to chip the keeper. That is a disgusting goal. That is a goal, by the way, of a striker who last season scored 40 goals. And the season before that, scored 40 goals. This season, we'll score 40 goals again. Wow. Someone let me know who Villa's all-time goal scorer is also in the Premier League, because honestly, if he gets 40 again, maybe he's close to that. Good interception there, Phil. That's wonderful. Now plays it through to Torres, who gets around the defender. Torres slots it in. Wow, that's beautiful. Blake wins it. Blake plays it, gets the assist, and yeah, he's going to score that every day. We've got Matson. We've also got Phil making the run. No, Phil, continue making that run. Maybe a hat-trick. Let's get this over for Garnacho. It's 5-1 Villa. Of course Garnacho scores again. He can't help it. He always loves a goal against United. He's bitter and twisted. Maybe another red if he gets that wrong. No, that's just dreadful. Nowhere near the player. 5-2 United. Ferguson again. Our league form is unstoppable, and we've just gone and beaten Chelsea. Rashford is always scoring. Newcastle, they may be 10th, but this is a hard game, and we do come away with the 3 points. Away to Brentford, 3-0. That's wonderful. So halfway through the season, Elise top of the goal scoring charts with 18 and 19, 16 and 19 for Torres. Torres does actually have more than Elise in total, but 29 goal contributions is just incredible. What an incredible team we have built. Next game, a suspension for Elise. But wow, what do we do in January? We're like 2 days away. We have 139 million. We have like 74 million we're allowed to spend. I became Aston Villa's new manager with the goal of making them the world's best team. We have a massive situation right now regarding Marcus Rashford. And I found out by a Fabrizio Romano tweet saying Rashford and his agent have leaked that he wants out of Aston Villa because of lack of game time. He has 10 appearances so far this season, and he has 5 goals, so he's actually doing really good. Obviously, Garnacho and Elise start over him most of the time, and he sits on the bench. So I can kind of understand him, but why hasn't he come and spoken to me? So I approaching him saying, Marcus, what is this talk about you wanting to leave the club? He says, boss, I've been unhappy for a while, and I haven't wanted to say anything until the window opened. And while now it's open, I'm handing in my transfer request. There's stuff that you can do to keep me here. Please find me a new club. So boom, like that, he is on the transfer list, and we have to find a replacement, which again, he has really, really good numbers for the games he plays. Great player to come off the bench. Luckily, our budget is quite comfortable. To be fair, we're also comfortable with FFP if we don't go crazy. I mean, if we go for someone like Gordon, that would set us back 70 million. Barcola's over 100. You cannot have a player like that as a backup, but Gordon would actually be interesting. He could really push us and help us win the Premier League and Champions League, challenging Garnacho as well. Someone like Quenda would just be too expensive. Kubo still possible, but for left-footed player, we already have Elise. A Rashford-type player, maybe Christian Pulisic. I don't mean that with similarity of play. He would cost us 30 million. At 84 overall with those stats, honestly, that would be a massive buy. Premier League proven, still at Brighton. Yes, he's only 81, but very good player. It's Matoma. I would want better shooting than that, and he would literally set us back like 17 million. Someone a little bit better. Gabriel Martinelli at Liverpool. We should be able to afford him. Yes, we can. Under 60 million. He loves to score against us. Someone, again, who could push and challenge Garnacho. In fact, Garnacho's only started 9 games and got 3 assists. He did have an injury. Honestly, I can't decide. So we've got 3 boxes here. I have no idea who is in what. It is between Gordon, Martinelli, and Pulisic. So any pick here is great and can challenge Garnacho. Let's go bang on in the middle, which is Anthony Gordon. Okay, I've legit wanted to sign this guy for ages. We are yet to use him. I reckon if we go in with 70 million, Newcastle would just straight up say yes to that. But we're not going to do that. We're going to go in with 69 million. And they agree. Yes, back of the net. Will he take rotation? He may even walk out. He says no, but he wants important. Lock bro down on a long contract. And here we go. It's official. Number 14 looks good in a Villa shirt. And this is what big clubs do. They sign the replacement before they've even sold the player. Honestly, Garnacho, you cannot be slacking now because he is instantly going to take your space. Same as Gordon. If you're not going to be good, then we've still got Garnacho. We do have offers for Rashford. Chelsea. That's a surprise. What's the other one? one. Liverpool, either one. I'm just going to accept both offers. 21 million is pretty good. Let's see who he chooses. Right now, we have Newcastle, who are 12, and we've just signed Gordon. This is incredible. Of course, we are in a title race right now with Liverpool. We win this game, we are 2 points behind them. Because of Elise suspension, Garnacho and Gordon are starting here. Oh, the legend. Here he is, filled on the ball. First shot, why not? An absolute banger. Needed a good save. Oh, that might actually be a red card, you know. This is probably going to be a red card. On the attack, this would be terrible for the game. It's a red card for Konza, our captain. Okay, the rest of this game is rather hard. There's a lot on the line in this second half. We could win this. We could lose this. Field coming away with the ball. He's done really well here. This is a great breakaway. We're going to pull that back. Look for Gordon. Oh, my goodness. This is perfect. Anthony Gordon gets his first goal. Okay, I tried to do the hands up celebration. I've just skipped it. I guess that's the same thing. I don't wanted to see the replay on that. It could be 1-1. Yes, it is. Isak. Wow. We would probably still be watching the replay, but that's a good goal from Isak. Okay, here's Garnacho. That's a nice run there from Gordon. If we can actually get him the ball, that would be nice. He's going to have to win a header. Yes, Rodgers. Now to Torres. First time on his left. It's 2-1. Beautiful goal. Anthony Gordon in the build-up wins the header. Down to Rodgers. And boom from Torres. 2-1. We're back in the lead. Yes, to Phil. That's a nice pass. That's a great pass to Torres. Torres again. It's 3-1. One amazing pass to Field. And then another great pass from Phil to Torres. And boom. His second of the game. Oh, with 10 men, this might still not be over. De Gea, you have saved us. Honestly, how good is David De Gea? Show some love in the comments for De Gea. Harvey Barnes, honestly, he could have been another player we looked at. Willock in behind for Isak. Can he finish it? Goes for the lob. De Gea. Oh, it's a goal line clearance. How often do you see that on this game? Hardly ever. Oh, we have the penalty. Here's the first VAR. Ball kept in by Isak after that save. Comes to Harvey Barnes, who hits it. Oh, it's failed. He is the culprit. It goes straight to his arm. And that is by... okay, it doesn't even hit his arm. It hits his shoulder. This is fraudulent. If I was a Premier League referee, I would, of course, give that as a penalty because I don't have a brain. And a race on. 2 points away from Liverpool. Ooh, Marcus Rashford has chosen a club. Imagine if it's Liverpool. I mean, Man United fans don't like him anyway. Some do, some don't. But if he chooses Liverpool, it's game over now. Who has he chose? It's Chelsea. Oh, okay. He wants to save his reputation a little bit. That's a good FA Cup win there. 3-0. 11th in the league. Chelsea aren't doing too well. And you can see it there. They lose 3-1. Gordon scoring, Elise with 2. That is 20 in 20 now in the league. Second top goal scorer is Torres. We are smashing this Premier League. That's a big signing for Man United. Frimpong joins, and they are actually good this season. But now West Ham, and we get the 3 points. We are looking strong in the Champions League. Currently in the league, we are 4th. Definitely qualifying. We can just cruise from now on. Big win over Leipzig. Torres with 3 goals. That's not good. And Ian Maatsen, 5-week injury. And our best backup option is actually the youngster Jimenez, who is not growing. 17th Ipswich. Okay, we smashed them. That is great. Gordon scoring again. Final game in the league. It is a draw, but that's fine. We end up finishing 4th, which is incredible, on 19 points. Big win against Leicester. Things are getting close between Torres and Elise. Torres is even going for it in the Champions League. Top 3 assists in the Premier League are our 3 players. 14 is crazy for Rodgers. Round of 4 in the FA Cup, we have drawn Arsenal. A little bit unlucky there. This is a competition I do want to win this season. On this team to go for everything, we have gone with the fully rotated side. I trust these players. We've got players like Anthony Gordon, Abraham. We can definitely score some goals. Here's Jimenez. How good is this guy? Because Real Madrid want to sign him. PSG is Gordon. What kind of skills does he have? His dribbling's really good. We can go through this gap. Gordon gets taken down. We don't need VAR for that. Is that a yellow or red card? The referee was pretty aggressive with that. And he was pretty aggressive with that challenge. Okay, it was just a yellow card. Who are we going to put on this penalty? Gordon 72 compared to Abraham 79. Has to be Abraham here. Let's go top left. Okay, there's no way the keeper saves that. That is incredible. What a start in this game. We've got options from Jimenez. We'll go to him out wide. Pulls that back. Back to Gordon. Gordon onto that right foot. How's his long shot? Oh, he's kept it nicely. Look at this. Dribbling. Anthony Gordon makes it 2-0. What a goal. Tried to go for a long shot, but the game just didn't let me. He just wanted to keep dribbling, going through that team like Messi. That's a tidy finish also. Jesus, that's a nice pass there. Oh, that's terrible. Terrible, terrible by Pavard. Saka gets one back. Now Ramsey back to Gordon. Look at all that space. Gordon goes to Cowan. Oh my goodness, he's hit the bar. Rebound Abraham. Nah, no luck with that. That was close, though. Corner whipped in, over the bar, and that sees us through to the round of 16. And back to winning things in the Premier League. Fourth, Manchester City. We are 4 points clear with 13 to play. So if we win this, most people would say we're going to win the league. But who knows? City could put up a big fight here. Haaland early on. Oh, my goodness. What horrible defense, Konza. What are you doing? Literally, it's jockeying him nicely. And what is that for a block? You've just moved out the way. 20 minutes to play. Elise keeps the ball nicely. Field. We've got Rodgers making a good run. We'll go over the top. Headers that down to Torres. Oh, man. Cavado got back nicely to defend that. Field. Nice pass there to Elise. Now we've got Rodgers. There's the equalizer. Come on, get the ball. Let's go for the winner. Gonna be honest, haven't seen Garnacho do anything, so let's get Gordon on, make a bit of a change. Also, Anana in the midfield. Would bring on Warden, but honestly, I just prefer Field. Talking off him, here he is. Maybe you could win this late on with an absolute screamer. Or not. I don't know. That's a good gap, though. Out wide. What a pass. Beautiful stuff. Oh, my goodness. What a pass from Phil. Just completely opened up the attack. Manager loving it. Gets in. Like Messi vision there. Wasn't even looking. We squared across, and that's a tap in. 3 points here is just amazing. Corner. Save. Back off the net, 3 points. Let's follow that up there with a win against Brighton. Next round off the FA Cup. 4-0, that's a humiliation. We have drawn Milan in the round of 16. The other ties are looking like this. Plenty of teams got through the playoff round. Here goes the first leg. It's a 2-1 win. Konza Rodgers. 3-0 over Brentford. And for the second leg, I'm feeling Gordon over Garnacho. A little controversial. I'm going to put Onana at centre back because when we play, Konza does like to make a mistake. With the aggregate, we have a lead. And also, this is at home, so that's an advantage. Here's Torres. Finds Gordon. Go on, smash that near post. Oh, it's an early goal. 3-1. Send us to the quarterfinal already. That is why I started Anthony Gordon. Beautiful finish. Leao moving forward here. This is a very good opportunity. We've got men back. It's taking too long. Overlap. Tap in. That's some really, really good football. That's the Champions League for you. They get one back. Good play by Leao. Oh, wow. That's not good. It's really gone in on Phil there, Camavinga. Just a yellow card, though. Here's Rodgers. Long way out. Hits one. Oh, my goodness me. What a hit. Oh, he really is cold after that. Fields left foot. Rodgers right foot. That's unbelievable. He got right under that and found the top corner. What a beautiful goal. Nemecha. Oh, Rodgers, I mean. To Field, who slaps it. Oh my goodness. What a performance. The pink boots. Pink boots, 5'8", face like someone's mom. It all makes sense, doesn't it? But that left foot, that's not a left foot of someone's mom. Check that out. What a pass. What a pass. That's a goal. How many goals are we going to see here? Oh, Gordon, we're breaking away here from a corner. Look at Field. Look at Field. Go. She's through. Come on. Score. Field, boom, to finish it off. Champions League quarterfinal, here we come. Have it, back of the net. That certainly will go down as one of the all-time greats. Oh, Man United now. Honestly, we're in such good form right now that I have risked the sim. It's a 0-0. Very boring. I can't remember the last time that happened. But it's fine. I still have my job. FA Cup next round, and we lose 2-0 to Bournemouth. Are you kidding me? There's no way we've just been knocked out. I thought this team was invincible. Clearly not. We just about beat Wolves there, and we get an injury. Another injury to Field also, and a red card to Torres. Is this the start of a downhill? 2 weeks for Field. Okay, we can survive that. 6 weeks for Nemecha. Oh, wow. That better not hit the confidence. 4-0. Okay, clearly not. 30 goals, 27 with 12 assists for Elise.
Oh my goodness. Good start for Gordon as well. Well, I said that he's played 37 games. Just realized that will be including Newcastle. We have drawn Leverkusen. These are the other 3 fixtures. A lot of big teams. First leg is away. 2-2 draw. Torres with both goals. 20 of Sunderland. Honestly, I was expecting better than that. An injury to Onana. Oh, come on. Not the time to be doing this game. 4 weeks. That is not what we wanted. We are lucky we signed Warden because he can actually play CDM, gets a +3. Actually, more than if he plays center mid. After that, we don't have anyone else who can play midfield. Can Pavard come into CDM? He does. He gets a +1. That's good to know. We're in a really good position right now. Let's not let the injuries stop us from winning big. I became Aston Villa's new manager with the goal of making them the world's best team. I could complete that goal this episode by winning the Premier League and Champions League. But unfortunately, the treble is not on the line as we got knocked out the FA Cup to Bournemouth, by the way. But we're in a Champions League quarterfinal versus Leverkusen. First leg was 2-2. Second leg is at home. These are the other fixtures. I think we have a good chance in this competition. We have a very good side. Real Madrid look a little bit good right now, smashing Bayern Munich. Regarding objectives, we're doing amazing. The seasonal objectives for this season number 3, we've completed every single one, but there is that one where we cannot lose by more than 3 goals. As we have to spin the doom wheel. I hope we don't do that this episode. And regarding the series objectives, we've completed every single one, but win the Premier League and Champions League. Feeling very, very comfortable with 6 games left. Our focus right now is on the Champions League. This is the side we are about to face. Florian Wirtz. They've got Luis in the midfield. That's strange. They've got a good defense and Šeško up top, of course. IRL, big battle between Man United and Newcastle. Let me know in the comments, where do you think he will actually sign? But our team has a little bit of the situation. Nemecha is injured. Field is injured. Yes, the GOAT. Even Onana injured. We played him at centre-back last episode. He did really well. So honestly, what we're going to have to do is bring Warden in for Field. Pavard. Yes, Pavard at CDM. Oh, wow. This bench is looking a whole lot weaker. We are going to start Anthony Gordon. I do prefer him over Garnacho, just slightly. Elise has been such a good signing this season. Scored so many important goals. And Torres has just been mental as well. Honestly, one of the best signings I've ever made in a career mode on YouTube. His numbers have just been absolutely crazy. And he could maybe get an early one. Oh, what a pass there to Anthony Gordon. It is 1-0. 3-2 on aggregate. I was looking for Torres. I honestly didn't even see that run. That inside forward from the left is deadly. So many goals come from this role. Important second half now. We need to hold on to this lead. Here's Duranville out wide for Leverkusen. Now Adley. That's a horrible shot. Absolutely no power, but Duranville. Adley. Another block. If we get a second goal, I'd be so confident. Rogers. What a run there from Elise. There's a gap to play it. Moving into the box. Can we pick out Torres? Yes, we can. And that is 2-0. 4-2 on aggregate. The 2-goal lead. Elise honestly could have got the goal for himself, but the better option was to pass it. Torres close to 40 again. How many goals is he going to get this season? Oh, wow. That's a late goal. That could really change things. Florian Wirtz with the goal. They work it up into the box. He shoots on that left foot, which is his weaker side. De Gea just can't get a hand to it. So another goal here would be fantastic. Elise puts one in the box for Torres. Oh, come on. That would have been so cool. Big Tottenham game. And we get a 3-1 win. Field is back. He scores. You guys won't believe who we have drawn in the Champions League. But before we get to that, just checking the Premier League stats. 26 goals for the number 1 scorer. Elise in 32, 24 and 32 for Torres. We are just smashing it. With the assists as well, we've got Rogers. We've got even Field on the list at 5th. Elise 4th. 5 away from 40 for Torres, but standout player has to be Elise. Look at those numbers. Really good for 20-year-old Field and amazing for Rogers. Leeds United now, and then the first leg of the semi-final. Should have rotated here. We get the 3 points. Field picks up a goal and an injury, which is not good because we're facing Real Madrid. How long is this injury? It's 2 weeks. Come on. He was going to be so big for this game. Question is, how is this Madrid side actually looking with their 11? Have they made any signings? Rodrigo and Mbappe up top. They've got a youngster in the midfield. Question is he as good as Field? I guess we're going to find out. They've got Virgil at the back. Remember, we already have played Madrid in this series. Did we lose 5-0? Was that a different side? But again, 2 midfielders out injured, so Warden comes in. He did do a good job. I'm going to put Pavard at centre-back, Konza at CDM, and of course, Gordon Gordon over Garnacho. First leg, simmed, of course, and we lose 2-1. That is not the result we wanted in the first leg. We actually got a goal back in the last minute with Rodgers. Back from the Champions League, back to the Premier League. Arsenal at home here. We have got rotations. Jimenez at left back, Pavard in the midfield, Warden, even Mocchio starting. No changes up top, though. Still got the ball, puts it out wide there for the top goal scorer, Elise. Nice footwork, moving forth. On that left foot, goes to bend one. Lennon with the save. Whips one in. Can we get this away? Oh, no, there's a dodgy handball. Please tell me that VAR will disagree with this decision from the referee. It's whipped in. Elise goes for the header. That's not the handball. The situation is here. Taken down on the chest. Garnacho comes in with his hand, not even looking. I think that's a penalty. Referee got the right decision. Now Saka from the spot. Puts it in the other corner. 1-0 Arsenal. Here's Warden. Now he picks out Elise. In behind for Torres. He scores that one. Yep, it's not missing that. 1-1. We're back in it. Honestly, with the chances we are creating in this game, I'm going to bring on Abraham. I think he could win us this game. Same as Gordon. 15 minutes to find a winner here. It really would give us the title. Over the top here for Abraham. Use your strength. Oh my goodness. Torres would have not even got the ball down. I said we're going to bring him on because, the way the game's going with the chances we are creating because they're defending well. You need a proper tall, strong, proper poacher striker. And that's what we've got in Abraham. And that could be the difference of 3 points. Rodgers, look at Gordon out wide. This is beautiful. An opportunity to finish the deal. Gordon! It's not missing that. How good has he been since we signed him? Goal after goal after goal. Some people saying HRS lookalike. Sit down. Don't say that. That's a great goal. And that's how it ends. 3-1 victory over Arsenal. Now Real Madrid. The other fixture is Monaco-Barcelona. We could get an El Clasico final. If we beat Madrid, we're definitely going to be facing Barca. Or it's top of the chart as well for goals in the Champions League. Assists, do we have anyone even close on here? Morgan Rodgers has 4. Okay, 19. But we are actually losing here, and we have to turn this around. I wish we had Phil. There's no way they're going to play Virgil van Dijk at CDM. Oh, no. We have a suspension to Rodgers. Are you kidding me? Luckily, Nemecha can actually play. You're going to have to bring in Warden. He's not very attacking, though. So Ramsey gets a -2. We'll bring in Gordon. Can Gordon play in the midfield? A -5. That's terrible. What about Torres? Can he play there? -6? Absolutely not. A -2 for Elise, though. Honestly, let's just go with that. Bring in Garnacho so we've got some speed, attacking width, and control like a number 10 with Elise. Oh, no. Mbappe again. Good feet on his left. Good save De Gea. Honestly, if Elise does have a bad game, that could just kill this tie. That's a nice ball in behind there for Torres. Can we pick out Garnacho? It's in the air. It's not Garnacho. Matson, just hammer it. Oh my goodness. What a goal. 2-2. Ian Matson. Thought it was going to be intercepted, so put it in the air for Gordon. And as soon as it came to a left-footed play, you have to whack that. Interesting celebration. Pedro Porro. Now to Garnacho. Nice pass there to Warden. Come on, ball through to Torres. Oh my goodness. Third, Torres. What a goal. 3-2 at aggregate. Minutes to play. That should be us in the final. Maybe I'm not giving us enough credit. We are 2-0 up at the Santiago Bernabeu, and I'm saying Madrid have been better. They have not been bad, but I'm not giving us enough credit. We have played this well. Bellingham. Oh, late ball into the box. Don't tell me that's a late corner. Oh my goodness. Good job they don't have Ramos. It's Rodrigo to lift one into the box. Header that one away. No dodgy handballs, please. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness me. And you believe this. VAR, Rodrigo. Come on, Pedro. Oh, no. His hands are not in a natural position. His hands are like up, out, in front of him. What the heck is that? That's a blatant handball. Get out. I am fuming about this. It's going to be an Mbappe penalty. He's going to the left. De Gea. Oh, he's not saving that. That's a great penalty. Mbappe last minute to send us to extra time. Out wide for Garnacho now. Garnacho moving into the box. This is nice. Picks out Torres. Good touch. The finish. Oh my goodness, we're winning. Do not throw this away. What a goal that is by Ferran Torres. Ah, come on. We can celebrate a little bit. Let's just make sure we defend well. On his left foot. Get in, back of the net. One last opportunity for Madrid here. What are they going to do? We need to try and win a foul or something. That's actually quite a good ball. Rodrigo takes it down. No, not penalties, please. Martin. Now I've got Rodrigo. Oh, Bellingham, yes! Puts it out, and that's us in a final. There with the man of the match. Honestly, he doesn't get enough of those. We are officially Premier League champions. I did not realize. 15 points clear from second with 3 games to go. I guess we can just rotate here. 3-1 win. Torres scores despite being on the bench. I'm not going to let you know who we have in the final. You might be a little bit surprised. Liverpool now. We're going to make a lot of changes here. I'm confident this team can still win. Phil is back. We want Torres and Elise to be scoring the goals, though. Jokeres coming forward. Slips that there to Martinelli. He could be an Aston Villa player, but it ended up being Gordon. Difference is, Gordon is a Premier League champion now. Jimenez wins ahead of that. How much shorter is he? Nice pass to Torres. Takes that nicely. Honestly, has like one of the best first touches on this team. Onto that right foot. Whips one in for Field. Oh my goodness. That would have just topped his career off in this series. Oh, that's nice play. That's textbook English football there. Is Field. Plays that in behind for Elise. Let's not lose this game. Elise laid on. What a save. It's had an incredible game. He really has. Is Gordon going to win that? Yes, he does. That's great. Edge of the box. Look at this. Now to Torres. Oh my goodness. Liverpool, I'll give it to them. They've defended well. The keepers absolutely saved them. Bloody Burnley, 3-0 win. Easy stuff. Player of the season. Bex is about to announce it. I think we know who this is going to. Actually, I have no idea. It's Elise. I was going to say Torres. Turns out he was the missing part to this puzzle. The exact same as Bastoni. Congratulations to him. The side we have in the Champions League final is Barcelona. Surprise, surprise. We have Torres going for top goal scorer, which he will get. No goals, he's not scoring that many goals in this final match. Torres once again reaches 40 goals. A hat-trick in this next game, unlikely, but would get Elise to 30. Amazing numbers for Abraham, Gordon, Build, Rogers. That's just great. Not so good for Garnacho. 24 clean sheets for De Gea. This Barcelona side we are facing has Yamal at number 10. I guarantee that is not how they're going to start. Casado and Pedri. Good defense. I'm not going to lie. I thought this team would be better. Luckily, we can put out our strongest side. Garnacho will not start. Gordon will. Benches there. We are very lucky to be in this position. And we fulfill our dream of getting our hands on that trophy, making Aston Villa the world's best team. Premier League done. Champions League now right in front of us, touching distance away. We have the away kit on. Barcelona the home. Nuno Mensch. I mean, to replace Balde with a player who is better than him is strengthening, but strange decision. Lavia in the side. Ansu Fati. This is a very interesting Barcelona side. Bonnie up top. I would say we have the stronger side. Picks it up in the midfield. Turns past Lavia. Turns on the burners. Field. Hits one again. Saved by Costa. He better not get injured, as they might bring on Starbucks. And I've heard he's a lot better, which that is a fact. Here's Elise. Could be the opener. Oh, it's wide, a goal again. That's some good opportunities. Field. I tell you what, he's just become so good. Started off as that CDM who honestly was terrible. He's just such a good player on the ball now. I don't think anything's going to happen in this first half. Field, fantastic. Referee's going to blow. That's the first half. This is the attack. We get a goal. Look at Torres. Oh, we don't even need Torres. Probably should have gone to Torres. That's a good save. We have been the better side, but we actually need a goal to show it. There's no way Bro is injured. Oh, come on. And he's lost the ball. He's not done that all game. Bonnie, Gavi. Nice 1-2. Konza. That's amazing. Who's way out of position. Bonnie. Good save to Gea. 20 to play. We really need to be careful here. Is this a bad injury to Field or what? Fitness 59. Honestly, I trust him over Warden. Free kick here. Yamal stepping over it. He's probably going to shoot, knowing him. Ball whipped in. Yes, we can attack this. De Gea. Get it down fast. It's Torres. We've got Field, who is through on goal with his injury. Oh my goodness, you can't write it. Field. Oh, it's 1-0 Villa. The youth academy player who every time we zoom into his face, it wrecks the moment. Let's be honest, it really does. It wrecks it. Just don't show us his face. Let's see the replay of the goal. What a goal that was. He's through. It's great for the storyline. It's 1-0. Monday, we know he can do a late goal. We've seen it before. Lewandowski, what the heck is that defending? Bastoni, where are you going? Gavi gets the goal. But my question is, Bastoni, where the heck are you going? He was trying to mark number 14. Oh, please win that header, Maatsen. Puts it straight to the feet of Gavi. Now we've got Yamal. Oh, no, don't lose us the game. What a tackle. That should be a goal kick. It's a corner. Oh, come on. No handballs. No headers from centre-backs. Yamal whips it in. Headed away. Oh, Kunde, please. Get it away, Porro. Kunde. Yamal. Shoots. Good save to head. Just get this ball out. Give us extra time. I think Field has done absolutely everything so far, so we're not going to bring on Warden. I just think he's going to score a winner. Elise. Yes, good run. Torres, composure. Come on, that's a goal. Bottom corner, 2-1. We're back in the lead. Ferran Torres, get in! Bloody manager's gone and celebrated. Calm down. Ancelotti style, come on. Bro thinks we've won. You're going to be a massive meme. You're going to have negative aura if we end up losing this. Oh no, it's through to Lewandowski. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. The semi-final was chaos. What's up with these Spanish teams? It's 2-2. We do actually have time still to win this game, to be fair. Like 8 minutes left. Elise coming forward now. Maybe we could go to Torres or just finesse it. Horrible. Oh, that's horrible. Gordon pulls it back. Torres! Oh my goodness! Barcelona have just handed us the Champions League! Surely now we're champions! It's a Liverpool goalkeeper moment. Forget his name, Karius. Forget Costa. They need Starbucks in goal. What a tap in there for Torres. Against his former club as well. I have only just realized that. Oh no, no turns to the script. No penalty shootout. Yamal has passed it to us, but then we've passed it back to him. I don't believe it. Don't make it look any more awkward than that. We kick it out, and it's official. Aston Villa are Premier League champions, Champions League champions. 1982 was the last time. The wait has been way too long. But finally, it's happened. And oh my goodness, Field had a massive part of this. Conta, he was here from the start, and he lifts it at the end. You love to see it. Aston Villa, champions of Europe once again. If you guys have loved this series, I think it's been awesome. Drop a like, subscribe. Remember, this is my second channel right now. Let me know in the comments what you want to see next and click one of these videos on the screen.